as expected of the organization's top assassin. He completed his mission with astonishing speed, everything unfolding like a whirlwind, erasing every trace. But just as a cold voice rang out, his fate was sealed. Wolf, you've worked hard for the organization all this time, but you know too much now, so it's time for you to be silent forever. In that instant, the plane suddenly exploded, flames consuming everything, leaving not a single clue behind. The scene shifts to our protagonist. He wakes up in shock, his head spinning as if he'd been dealt a heavy blow. Where's this? Didn't I die in that plane explosion? A sharp pain pierces him, as if something is drilling deep into his mind. Suddenly, a series of images flashes vividly before his eyes. 1,500 years ago, a crimson blood moon hung in the sky of the blue star. Suddenly, countless spatial rifts appeared out of nowhere. From them, hordes of giant beasts poured into the human world like a raging tide. Humanity faced an unprecedented threat. Against the terrifying power of the beasts, human weaponry proved small and helpless. 10 years passed. Humanity's population dwindled to a mere 100 million, and civilization teetered on the brink of collapse. In their most desperate moment, a glimmer of hope appeared: the Beast Soul Masters. By fusing with beast souls, humans could transform into powerful beasts themselves. Some awakened elephant beast souls. Others summoned crow beast souls, and some even had Taudai beast souls. The emergence of Beast Soul Masters turned the tide, igniting a new flame of hope for mankind. However, beast souls were also clearly divided by rank, from the lowest E rank to the highest S rank. Lin Yuan, our protagonist, possessed only an E rank beast soul, the weakest of them all. No family, no friends. He yearned to prove himself through his beast soul, but in return, he received only harsh ridicule. The Academy's only E rank beast soul user. So weak. How does he have a nerve to stay at the Academy? The sarcastic words were like sharp blades, cutting deep into his pride. Bullied, treated like trash. It was as if the whole world had turned its back on Lin Yuan. Stay away from Su Mushiwa. If you don't, I'll beat a piece of trash like you to death. Lin Yuan realized in shock that he had transmigrated. A strange feeling arose within him, as if the heavens were giving him a chance to fix the tragic fate of his past life. Used his entire life, then cast aside. Now, he faced a mysterious voice. So you're not me? Also cast aside by others? His body was motionless, stiff as if bound tightly. Damn it, it seems my body can't move. The voice continued, cold but challenging. If that's the case, then just leave this heartless world with me. Leave just like that. So miserably? Don't you want revenge? Revenge? But I'm already dead. Lin Yuan replied, his voice full of bitterness. But the other voice wouldn't let it go. You're just a pitiful kid occupying my body. Being pitiful doesn't mean being weak. Why surrender to this world? Why can't we decide our own fate? You were callously cast aside. Do you want to live a life worse than death? Isn't it agonizing? It's agonizing because we've never had a choice before. But now, I want to live on with my own will. Lin Yuan gritted his teeth, a flame of determination igniting in his heart. Talk is cheap. You're stuck in this useless body of mine. Sooner or later, you'll end up just like me. The voice mocked, but Lin Yuan was unfazed. How will I know if I don't try? I don't believe that trash is destined to be trash forever. I will prove to everyone that my destiny is not in anyone else's hands. You truly are a strange one. Am I going to have to die again? Remember what you said. Avenge me. The voice gradually faded, leaving one last message. From this day on, you are Lin Yuan. His body could suddenly move again. A new strength surged within him, but a big question still lingered. I will definitely avenge you. But how do I get stronger? According to the ranking system of this world, an E-rank B-soul is only good enough for menial jobs. Just surviving is a challenge. Of course, even if I can't make it here, worst case, I'll just go back to my old profession and become an assassin. Just then, a notification sounded in his head. Host's Beast Soul has been detected. You have successfully bound to the Beast upgrade system. Evolved Beast Soul, Divine Black Qilin. State, Hatchling. Talent grade S. Level, low rank. Height, 0.1 meters. Weight, 1.2 kilograms. Attack method, biting, tearing, scratching. Lin Yuan stared, his eyes fixed on the tiny, strange being in front of him. What is this thing? A voice, small but full of pride, echoed in Lin Yuan's mind. Hello, Lin Yuan. I am the little black dragon. From now on, you and I will grow together, becoming stronger step by step. Lin Yuan realized this was a system. You're the system? That's right, he replied, his voice laced with a hint of doubt. The little black dragon continued enthusiastically from now on. We're partners who must trust each other completely. We have to stick together and look out for each other, okay? Lin Yuan furrowed his brow. Before he could fully process it, the little black dragon chimed in again. Where are you going? Aren't you curious about how I can help you? He shook his head, still lost in thought. I'll ask later when I have the chance. Besides, I have something important to do right now. The little black dragon asked curiously, what is it? Do you need my help? Come on, just ask me something. Let me feel like I have a purpose. Just then, an arrogant voice cut in. Su Mushue, where do you think you're running? What exactly are you trying to pull? A man appeared, holding a bouquet of flowers, his eyes filled with self-satisfaction. Obviously, I'm hoping you'll agree to be with me. He advanced, clearly intending to propose. Su Mushue replied coldly, in your dreams. Do you really think I'll submit to your threats? I know, Su Mushue, you're an S-Rank B Soul Master. But you've only just awakened. I specially came here, with several high-level B Soul Masters. You really think we can't catch you? The man sneered boastfully. That's right. I forgot to tell you. That worthless classmate who's always clinging to you? I've already taken care of him. At the mention of Lin Yuan, Su Mushue shouted, What did you do to Lin Yuan? The man smirked, his voice dripping with contempt. Who told him not to know his place? A piece of trash like him actually dared to stand up to me. Now it's just you and me. So right now, apart from agreeing to be with me, you have no other choice. Suddenly, Lin Yuan, with the extraordinary skills of an assassin from his past life, appeared in a flash, his hand clamped tightly around the villain's neck. Su Mushue was stunned. The villain gasped in shock. So you were here. Seeing their master attacked, the henchman behind him immediately rushed forward. But Lin Yuan was as fast as lightning. He delivered a powerful kick that sent the arrogant man sprawling. He then launched himself backward, nimbly dodging every attack from the minions, his sharp movements like a phantom gliding past. The villain roared, his eyes blazing as he saw Lin Yuan still standing. I can't believe he's still alive. Kill him for me. The henchman replied respectfully. Instantly, he fused with his beast soul, transforming into the ferocious form of a tiger. Like a demon stepping out of a legend, Lin Yuan observed, a question flashing through his mind. So, I can fuse too, right? The little black dragon immediately cut in, its voice filled with worry. But your divine black lizard bee soul is too weak. You have to devour things to gain evolution points, or win battles to get upgrade rewards. Victory doesn't necessarily require fusing with a beast soul, does it? Lin Yuan narrowed his eyes, his gaze sharp and cold. The little black dragon shrieked. Are you planning to fight them with your normal human body? Are you insane? A single punch from them is enough to kill you. If you transform now, you'll die even faster. Lin Yuan smirked, completely unfazed. For better or worse, I was an assassin. Why would I hesitate to act? Come on, make your move. A fierce wolf beast lunged forward, its sharp claws tearing through the air, looking as if it would finish Lin Yuan in an instant. The villain sneered smugly. Idiot, you've been torn to shreds by now, haven't you? But when the dust settled, Lin Yuan appeared, completely unharmed. He controlled the beast-fused man with the masterful skill of an assassin, with no wasted movements. With a single move, he took down his opponent on the spot. Without a moment's hesitation, the sight left Su Mushue speechless. Her eyes widened in disbelief. With his bare hands, Lin Yuan had just defeated a B-rank B-Soul Master. Even though he retained his deadly techniques from his past life, Lin Yuan could clearly feel the weakness of this body. Impressive, but this body's endurance is too weak. He muttered, just as a notification, obtained, reward chest +1. A reward chest? The little black dragon explained. By opening the chest, you can get top-tier equipment, evolution points, skills, and many other great things. Lin Yuan activated the reward chest, receiving a random skill book. Opening it gave me a random skill book. You can obtain a random skill from it. The skill's rank, from lowest to highest, corresponds to grades E through A. The chance of getting an A-rank skill is only 1%. Lin Yuan shrugged. Random is fine. As long as it's not E-rank, I'm good. The result astonished him. An A-rank skill, white pulse light. In a beast soul fused state, it can emit a high-temperature white light. Its power can melt steel, with a maximum temperature reaching 100,000 degrees. The little black dragon cheered excitedly. An A-rank skill. How lucky can you get? This is incredible. Maybe we should go buy a lottery ticket. Lin Yuan frowned. His voice was calm. This isn't the time to celebrate, just yet. Just then, The villain roared, his eyes bloodshot. Is he an idiot? Who is he even talking to? Kill him. I'll give you all 100 million. Blinded by the money, the 3 remaining henchmen immediately rushed forward to attack. Lin Yuan glanced at Su Mushua. Her eyes were resolute. Should I fuse with my beast soul to help you? The little black dragon suggested. But he shook his head. No need. Just stay back. She was one of the few people who was kind to this body's original owner. I can't let her get hurt. With his masterful skills, Lin Yuan unleashed a series of lightning-fast blows, taking down the elephant beast soul master instantly. A notification sounded. You have successfully achieved victory. Reward, Slayer's Chest X1. Don't think I'm the same Lin Yuan I was before, he shouted, teleporting behind the remaining 2. In the blink of an eye, he crushed their heads with terrifying speed. So fast, Su Mushua gasped, not believing her eyes. The villain panicked, stammering as he saw that all his lackeys had been defeated. That weasel. How is this possible? I was wrong. I was wrong. Please, I'm begging you, spare me. Lin Yuan replied coldly, too late. With a single move, he finished the man without a second's hesitation. Su Mushua looked at him, her eyes filled with shock. He's so strong. Let's go. She turned to him and smiled faintly. It seems he won't be bothering me anymore. Thank goodness for him. But then she shook her head, her voice tinged with embarrassment. How embarrassing. As an S-rank talent beast soul master, I should have been the one rescuing him. Instead, he saved me. I never expected his abilities to be so powerful. Is there something on my face? Why do you keep staring at me? She shook her head, smiling softly. No, nothing. I just want to thank you. Lin Yuan, I'm sorry for dragging you into this. It's embarrassing enough, but then I had to trouble you to save me. Lin Yuan replied in a warm voice. It's nothing. We're classmates. Helping each other is what we should do. Su Mushua paused, then smiled. Classmates? I thought we were friends. What? It's nothing. It's getting late. I'm heading home now. See you tomorrow. She turned and walked away, her steps hurried, a hint of disappointment in her heart. Lin Yuan watched her go. She let out a soft sigh. Why am I so disappointed? Kid, you're quite the ladies' man. Huh? Lin Yuan glared. What nonsense are you spouting? She was one of the original owner's few friends. Now that I've taken over this body, of course I have to protect her. His tone turned serious. Now let's talk about the system. The little black dragon laughed. As expected of a former assassin. That gaze and that tone. You're really intimidating. As soon as he returned home, Lin Yuan immediately tried to fuse with his beast soul, eager to see what form he would take. When the black lizard appeared, the little black dragon burst out laughing, its voice teasing, this fused beast soul form of yours? In the beast world, it would just be food. No wonder those people called me a worthless beast soul master. Lin Yuan frowned and replied irritably, do you need me to give you some pointers? Hey, can't you see this form is pathetic? Are you blind or something? Still asking that? The little black dragon became more serious. You can gain evolution points by devouring things. Evolution points can be used to strengthen yourself. The reward chest you just got can also be opened for evolution points. Lin Yuan raised an eyebrow, curious. What counts as devouring? The little black dragon pointed a finger at the refrigerator in his house, its tone mischievous. Lin Yuan was stunned. Is this system that advanced? The little black dragon explained, I mean the meat inside. A beast soul is fundamentally like an animal. So, your immediate task is to eat a lot of meat. Remember, you have to maintain your beast soul form and eat it raw. Saying that, it took a frozen chicken from the fridge, its eyes sparkling as it drooled. Right? Let's eat. Eat to get stronger. You'll be stronger before you know it. Lin Yuan nodded. His eyes burned with determination. That's right. This is all for the sake of getting stronger. Like a starving wolf, Lin Yuan tore into the raw chicken, determined to do this for his loved ones. A notification sounded. You have successfully devoured fresh chicken. Gain plus 5 evolution points. Now, consume 5 evolution points to improve your physique. The little black dragon declared. Instantly, Lin Yuan's beast soul body began to transform. It grew significantly larger than before. He shouted excitedly, they're all used up? I need to order more meat. I could eat all night. The little black dragon laughed heartily. Let's do it. The next day, after a crazy night of devouring 100 wild rabbits and all the meat stored in the fridge, Lin Yuan's giant lizard beast soul reached a new growth stage. Talent grade, B rank. Level, 7-star battle beast. Height, 3.1 meters. Weight, 540 kilograms. Attack method, biting, tearing, clawing. Special skill, Pulse light vision. Lin Yuan was stunned. Feeling the surging power, he realized, my beast soul form is so much stronger than before. I can't believe it. Not only the level, but even the talent grade can be increased. Even though he was no longer a tasty snack for monsters, Lin Yuan still felt it wasn't enough. He muttered to himself, I need to get more evolution points. My physique has also gotten bigger. I need to find a secluded place, like a warehouse, to avoid drawing attention. Having been reborn in this world, he was determined to reach the very top, to witness the most glorious sights. But before he could act, a group of thugs blocked his path. From the original owner's memories, he recognized Li Feng. This guy, along with Zhang Lei, used to bully Lin Yuan mercilessly. They acted high and mighty because they were followers of Wei Er, the owner of the S-Rank Beast Soul King Mo Xian and the Academy's overlord. Li Feng sneered. His voice dripped with contempt. Hey trash, can't you talk? Hurry up. Don't keep us waiting. Giving you something to do for us is already showing you respect. Another one chimed in. Got it, you piece of trash? Lin Yuan stood still, his gaze as cold as ice. The thug scoffed. What did you say? Can't you understand human language? You, with the weakest E-rank B-soul in the entire school. Acting tough today, are we? That fist-sized black lizard of yours. I could crush it with my big toe. What gives you the right to be arrogant in front of me? He continued aggressively. If you're trash, then stay in the trash heap. Our school having a weak B-soul user like you is a complete disgrace. If I were you, I'd find a place to just end it all. Lin Yuan smirked, his voice calm but sharp. Too bad. I plan on living a very, very good life. Li Feng roared. You think I can't make you wish you were dead? He replied without flinching. Threats? I'm usually the one who threatens people. No one has ever threatened me. If you wanna, you're welcome to try. Just then, the homeroom teacher used voice cut through the tense atmosphere. Students, please take your seats. Li Feng turned away resentfully. He didn't forget to throw back one last line. You got lucky today, but you better hope your luck holds out. Lin Yuan smiled, a dangerous glint in his eyes. The little black dragon commented, that guy is way too arrogant. But you were incredibly calm today. Well, his boss does have an S-rank beast soul. He has the right to be arrogant. Lin Yuan replied nonchalantly, but sooner or later, he'll die by my hand. The little black dragon shivered. It chuckled softly, saying the most vicious things in the calmest tone. Looks like my master is a terrifying one. Teacher, you continued now. I will distribute the cultivation resources the school has prepared for you. They're called beast soul crystals. Teacher, you held up a sparkling crystal, explaining what it was. Beast soul crystals are minerals formed from the blood of monsters after they die, which then crystallizes within the earth and rocks. She continued, her voice even but authoritative. They are divided into high, mid, low, and inferior grades. They contain immense power and are extremely suitable for beast soul masters to absorb, significantly enhancing their beast soul's abilities. In the world of beast souls, beast soul crystals are equivalent to currency. The higher the grade, the greater the value. A single low-grade beast soul crystal is worth 1,000 yuan. This is truly good stuff. The school distributes them based on the talent assessment of the beast soul you awakened. This is done to teach everyone that in the world of beast soul masters, strength is everything. The strong rise, and the weak are cast aside. Survival of the fittest. That is the greatest form of fairness in the beast soul world. She began distributing the resources. Mo Xian, awakened beast soul, skull crawler king. Talent assessment, S-rank. Distributing 10 high-grade beast soul crystals. She proudly added, Mo Xian possesses one of only 2 S-rank beast souls in our school. The other belongs to our school belle, Su Mushiwe. In the past, a senior who awakened the S-rank beast soul great son Chemo is now a level 9 warlord class expert. Mo Xian will surely become just as powerful. The arrogant young man nodded and replied, Thank you, teacher. I will not disappoint everyone's expectations. She continued, Zhang Lei. Awakened beast soul, giant rock beetle. Talent assessment, a rank. Distributing 5 mid-grade beast soul crystals. Li Feng. Awakened beast soul, storm werewolf. Talent assessment, B rank. Distributing 5 low-grade beast soul crystals. Then, it was Lin Yuan's turn. She sighed softly. Lin Yuan. Awakened beast soul, black lizard. Talent assessment, A rank. Distributing 5 inferior grade beast soul crystals. A sarcastic voice called out from the crowd. E-rank talent? Is Lin Yuan about to set a new record for the worst in the school's history? With a beast soul that useless. I think you should just give up on being a beast soul master. You should just go build city walls to avoid this embarrassment. Lin Yuan stood still, his eyes sharp and cold. He didn't reply, but inside he silently vowed, sooner or later, I will make you all regret these words. Teacher Yu smiled, her eyes filled with hope. Thank you, teacher. Keep up the hard work. I hope you can level up quickly. But another sarcastic voice piped up from the crowd. Inferior grade beast soul crystals? You could buy a whole sack of those for 1,000 yuan. They're full of radiation. They're completely unsuitable for nurturing a beast soul. That kind of garbage? I wouldn't take them for free, but I guess they're a perfect match for him. Teacher Yu explained further. Inferior grade soul crystals are formed from the flesh and blood of monsters killed by nuclear weapons. They are contaminated with radiation. However, that radiation contains immense energy. It can be absorbed by your unique ability. For you, they're extremely beneficial. Lin Yuan's eyes lit up as he nodded. I see. All right then. Teacher Yu smiled. Taking a brilliant crystal from her pocket, she said, I'm personally giving you one high-grade beast soul crystal. Lin Yuan bowed his head in thanks. Thank you for your kindness, teacher. However, could I trouble you to exchange this high-grade beast soul crystal for inferior-grade ones? Teacher Yu was stunned. Her voice filled with worry. Do you hear what you're saying? I know you're eager to improve your beast soul strength, but you can't nurture it with such a large quantity of these dangerous crystals. Lin Yuan smiled. He said firmly, thank you for your kind offer. In that case, I'll accept this. A jealous voice rose from the crowd. Lin Yuan's talent is so pathetic. What right does he have to receive Teacher Yu's favor? Damn it, another student whispered. A high-grade beast soul crystal is worth 10,000 yuan, while the inferior ones are only 100 yuan each. That one high-grade crystal could be traded for 100 of the inferior ones. A normal person wouldn't carry that many soul crystals around. Lin Yuan frowned, muttering, so what should I do? The little black dragon chimed in after school. Go to the Beast Soul Hall and exchange it. They're sure to have some there. Just then, Su Mushue appeared with a radiant smile. Lin Yuan, what are you doing here? After school, let's out tonight. Let's walk home together. There's something I want to talk to you about. She continued enthusiastically. I just heard from the dean. The guy who was harassing me dropped out. Isn't that great? Lin Yuan nodded, a flicker of gentleness in his eyes. But in his mind, he was already planning his trip to the Beast Soul Hall. Whispers rippled through the crowd. Isn't that the school bell? Su Mushue? She knows Lin Yuan? Another voice, full of disbelief, chimed in, yeah. The one who awakened the S-Rank Beast Soul. Nine-tailed Snow Fox. Su Mushue, the ice princess of our school. Why would she associate with that loser? Another person sneered, that kid Lin Yuan. What kind of insane luck did he stumble into? He's just the weakest E-Rank Beast Soul user in the school. The gossip continued. From Teacher Yu to Su Mushue. Why is everyone so good to him? At dusk as school let out, Mo Xian's crew blocked Lin Yuan's path, their eyes blazing with fury. Mo Xian roared, stop right there. What's the deal, kid? What kind of spell did you cast on the teacher, and now on the school bell? Su Mushue. What kind of dirty trick did you use to get close to her? He gritted his teeth, his voice laced with venom. Last time, I specifically told that rich kid to corner Su Mushue. He was supposed to play along with my hero saves the damsel act, so I could win her over. But what happened? That useless bastard actually dropped out of school. He just up and disappeared on me. He pointed a finger at Lin Yuan, his eyes turning to ice. So this was the real culprit behind the original Lin Yuan's death. Mo Xian sneered, his voice full of disdain. A beauty like Su Mushue naturally belongs with a genius like me. You think she should end up with a weakling like you? So from now on, stay the hell away from Su Mushue. Got it? Furthermore, from now on, wherever we are, you better get the hell away. Lin Yuan remained silent, his gaze as cold as ice. He thought to himself, Teacher Yu's been very good to me. I can't cause any trouble for her. Mo Xian sneered. He taunted, you can't do it? Or perhaps you don't want to? Someone like you, who doesn't know their place. I'll let Su Mushue see with her own eyes just how much of a loser you are. Just how pathetic you can be. But I don't want Su Mushue to think I'm a bully who picks on the weak. So how about this? The beast trial in 7 days. If you can pass it, I'll eat an entire sack of inferior grade soul crystals on the spot. But if you lose, you will disappear from my sight for good. Lin Yuan's eyes narrowed. Are you sure you want to make such a big bet? The young man laughed arrogantly. Against a loser like you? Why wouldn't I dare? Lin Yuan nodded, his voice calm. Then it's a deal. You're just getting out now? I had something to take care of. Lin Yuan clenched his fists, a flicker of determination in his eyes. He was ready for the upcoming challenge. Su Mushue smiled softly. Her gaze was gentle as she looked at Lin Yuan. You said you had something to tell me. What is it? She hesitated, then continued. Actually, it's nothing major. My nine-tailed snow fox bee soul is S-Rank. So the school gave me 10 high-grade bee soul crystals. I want to give you half of them. Lin Yuan was stunned. Give me half of what? What else? Su Mushue smiled. The beast soul crystals, of course. I heard that because your beast soul is E-rank. You only receive the inferior grade ones. You helped me last time, and you were so strong. You're not any weaker than a B rank. If you train well, you're bound to achieve great things. Lin Yuan shook his head. His voice was firm. Thank you for your concern, but I can't accept your beast soul crystals. Su Mushue frowned. Not giving up, she said, I've heard the beast trial is incredibly difficult. Even B ranks can fail. I can't use this many by myself. You should take them and absorb them. They'll be a huge help for the trial. But he still refused. If you give your beast soul crystals to me, aren't you worried that you won't pass the trial? She replied confidently, You're underestimating me. I have the S-rank, nine-tailed snow fox bee soul. Even without the crystals, I can still pass the beast trial. Lin Yuan chuckled, a challenging glint in his eye. How about this? I can't tell you why, but I guarantee I will pass this trial. If you can pass it too, then I'll accept your kind offer. How does that sound? Su Mushue nodded. She asked enthusiastically, Are you serious? Then it's a promise. He nodded. Of course, I'm serious. But if you hold back for my sake and end up failing, it'll do more harm than good. So you still have to prepare well. She beamed. Definitely. Lin Yuan thought to himself. On the day of the beast trial, she's going to be shocked by my real strength. The little black dragon teased. Ooh, she really cares about you. Lin Yuan glared at it. Don't talk nonsense. Take me to the beast soul hall. We have business to attend to. The little black dragon laughed. This guy changes his tune faster than you can flip a page. It explained, the Bee Soul Hall is a place dedicated to serving Bee Soul Masters. It's only open to them, and it's also where your beast trial will be held. Lin Yuan nodded, his eyes sharp. First, let's go exchange the Beast Soul Crystal. We're trading it for inferior grade Beast Soul Crystals. No way. Are you out of your mind? Trading a high-grade Beast Soul Crystal for garbage? 100 inferior grade crystals, plus a handling fee of nearly 500 yuan. Lin Yuan muttered, Aren't people going to think we're crazy? The little black dragon chuckled. There's a fine line between genius and madness. In an abandoned warehouse, Lin Yuan stood in the quiet space. His body fused with the giant black lizard. Mature form. Talent, B rank. Level, 7-star battle beast. Height, 3.1 meters. Weight, 540 kilograms. Attack methods, clawing, tearing, and the skill blazing white light. He felt power surging through him. A notification chimed. You have successfully absorbed nuclear radiation. Gained 1,000 evolution points. The little black dragon explained, a single chicken is only worth 5 points. But absorbing one inferior grade beast soul crystal gives you 1,000 evolution points. That means these 100 crystals are worth 100,000 evolution points. Lin Yuan nodded. His gaze was sharp. Each rank, from lowest to highest, is divided into 1 to 9 stars. Right now, I'm a 7-star battle beast. Then King rank and Overlord rank. After absorbing, the beast trial is no longer a challenge at all. 7 days later, at the Beast Soul Hall, the air was thick with tension. I'm so nervous. I've already absorbed all the beast soul crystals the school gave me. But I've only just reached the 4-star battle beast level. The beast trial. I don't know if I'll be able to pass. A nearby student overheard and exclaimed in shock, Holy crap, you're already a 4-star battle beast? Does that mean you have a B-rank talent or higher? Another student sighed, his voice full of worry, I only have a D-rank talent. It was a struggle just to reach 2-star battle beast. I'm definitely doomed. The crowd buzzed with discussion. Doesn't our school have 2 S ranks here today? Mo Xian Skull, Overlord Insect King, and Su Mushue's 9-tailed Snow Fox? I wonder what level they're at now. A sarcastic voice cut through the chatter, directed at Lin Yuan. Did that beast soul crystal teacher Zhang you manage to get that pathetic little black lizard of yours to 1-star battle beast? Mo Xian stepped forward, his eyes filled with arrogance. So how have you prepared? My beast soul has already reached the peak of the 8-star battle beast rank. Passing the beast trial will be a piece of cake for me. Lin Yuan sneered tauntingly. I'm not asking you about that. I'm asking if you're ready to eat a sack of inferior grade beast soul crystals yet. Lin Yuan smirked, his eyes like ice as the crowd whispered. Is Lin Yuan insane? Mo Xian is an 8-star battle beast. This guy, in just 7 days, He has managed to surprise everyone. Teacher Yu's voice boomed across the B-Soul Hall. Students, attention, the Beast Trial Assessment is about to begin. Please have your identification and examination cards ready. Enter the examination area in an orderly fashion. The students began to stir, the tense atmosphere growing thicker. When this trial is over, I'll come find you to settle our score. Third Sector, B-Soul Hall. Examination area number 95821. Examinee, Lin Yuan. Prepare for assessment. You awakened an E-rank talent. You'll have to try your best. He gave a slight, dismissive smile. His voice was laced with pity. It's a shame. There's no way you can pass this assessment. Lin Yuan didn't respond. He simply nodded slightly. Thank you, sir. He stepped into the combat simulation pod. As the countdown began, 4, 2, his consciousness sank deep into his subconscious. Opening his eyes, Lin Yuan found himself in a barren desert, devoid of any trees. There was no terrain advantage to be found. In the distance, a massive shadow appeared. A desert wolf, a 3-star battle beast. The first opponent of the beast trial assessment. The beast growled and charged straight at him. The little black dragon's worried voice echoed in his mind. Is this all it is? This thing is pathetic. Faced with danger like this, aren't you going to fuse with your beast soul? Lin Yuan smirked, his gaze sharp and cold. To deal with a monster of this level, there's absolutely no need to fuse with my beast soul. I'll just use this chance to warm up properly. The little black dragon exclaimed in astonishment. This kid, he actually cleared the first stage just like that? With the expert combat skills from his past life, Lin Yuan unleashed a series of sharp attacks, swiftly dispatching the beasts in the secret realm without relying on his beast soul's power. Outside the examination area, an examiner's jaw dropped. Get over here and look at this. Another one shouted, what is it? What the hell? What is happening? This kid actually, without any help from his beast soul's power, killed a 3-star battle beast-level desert wolf. The more he fought, the more ferocious he became. Lin Yuan was like a whirlwind, taking down almost all the beasts in the secret realm. Another examiner muttered, this kid is a monster. Without even fusing with his beast soul, he defeated 3-star desert wolves. This is completely unprecedented. Another one chimed in, hey, tell me something. Does what he's doing count as cheating? After all, the purpose of the combat assessment is to test the power of the beast soul, but he hasn't fused with it at all. The first examiner shook his head, his voice hesitant. It's hard to believe. It's definitely unconventional, but it doesn't count as breaking the rules. The examiners whispered amongst themselves, their eyes glued to the monitor. The key is still whether he can pass the third stage. If he can't pass the third stage, then it won't count as completing the beast trial. Another nodded. That's true. The first 2 rounds are just to let the examinees get used to the rhythm of combat. The third round is what really separates the wheat from the chaff. An examiner sighed. Without using the power of his beast soul, passing the third round is practically impossible. Even if the strength he's shown so far is impressive, he still can't do it. Another shook his head, his voice full of regret. What a pity. This kid's beast soul talent is only E-rank. If his beast soul were just a bit stronger, his future would surely be limitless. The little black dragon chimed in. Its voice was excited. Don't get careless. This is just the appetizer. The real beast trial has only just begun. Before Lin Yuan, a massive pack leader of a wolf appeared, its eyes glowing crimson. A desert wolf shaman. 6-star battle beast rank. To defeat a monster of this level, the requirements for one's beast soul talent are extremely demanding. No wonder they say only geniuses with A-rank beast souls or higher are qualified to pass the first-year beast trial. Lin Yuan smirked, his eyes burning with intensity. Time to show them my real strength. He immediately fused with his beast soul. A colossal black lizard materialized in its adult form. Talent rank, 3-star prime minister. Height, 10 meters. Weight, 3,540 kilograms. Attack methods, clawing, tearing, and the radiant pulse skill. Lin Yuan transformed into a veritable war machine. An announcement echoed. You have successfully transcended the battle beast class, reaching a higher realm, entering a new beginning. The little black dragon cheered. So what if it's the weakest lizard-type beast soul? Even a lizard can evolve into a dragon. Outside the examination area, the examiners were stunned. One of them yelled, are my eyes deceiving me? Is this kid's rank really E-rank? Another examiner roared back, damn it, I'm not blind. If you don't believe me, come and see for yourself. The information on his examination card says E-rank. The first one stammered, his voice trembling. Then what in the world is going on? A giant beast like that has to be at least Prime Minister rank. This is terrifying. The atmosphere in the Beast Soul Hall was electric. The examiners whispered among themselves. It's only been a few days since he awakened his Beast Soul, and he's already at the Prime Minister rank? Hell, even an S-rank talent would struggle to do that. Only an SS-rank, or even an SSS-rank talent, might be capable of this. Suddenly, the 6-star Desert Wolf Shaman lunged at Lin Yuan. With a single, devastating strike, he obliterated the beast instantly, leaving the examiners watching through the secret realm monitors in absolute horror. One shouted he killed the 6-star battle beast. Another examiner quickly said, "You stay here and keep recording his data. I'm going to report this to the chief examiner." The first one nodded, his voice filled with excitement. "Go quickly. This time, our Jinhai city has finally produced a genius who will shock the world." Before Lin Yuan, the fourth stage presented yet another desert wolf. He frowned, muttering, "The difficulty of this trial is a bit disappointing. The first 3 stages are just the basic requirement to pass the trial. Only by continuing the challenge can one achieve a better score. After all, many prestigious academies only accept students based on their beast trial results." Facing a 6-star Desert Wolf King and 10 3-star Desert Wolves, Lin Yuan smirked. "This isn't even a challenge for me." With lightning speed, he unleashed a flurry of ferocious attacks, effortlessly stomping the entire pack of wolves into oblivion. I wonder how many stages this trial has in total. Just then, an examiner came rushing over. His voice was urgent. "What happened? Why did you summon me in such a hurry?" The other man replied, "Don't you know? During the examination, proctors are not allowed to leave their assigned areas without permission." The examiner who had just arrived panted, "Chief Examiner Zhao Shanha." "Chief, it's like this. There's an examinee whose performance is highly unusual. So I wanted to invite you to come and see for yourself." Zhao Shanha frowned. "What? Highly unusual?" "It's just that his talent rank doesn't match the strength he's displaying." The man nodded. "So, what's so unusual about that?" The atmosphere in the Beast Soul Hall's monitoring room became lively. An examiner shook his head, sounding puzzled. "Many people perform above their usual level during combat assessments. A B rank performing like an A rank? You're making a mountain out of a molehill. But he's an E rank talent." Another examiner interjected, his tone sarcastic. "Someone with that kind of talent rank dares to participate in the beast trial? That kid's got some guts, I'll give him that." The examiner beside him scoffed, "Kuei, did you really call me over here just for an examinee who awakened an E-rank beast soul?" Zhao Shanha, the chief examiner, frowned. "Chief, please just watch this kid's combat screen first. Then you can draw your conclusion. An E-rank beast soul master. Could he possibly pass the beast trial?" When Zhao Shanha's eyes fell upon the screen, he froze. His jaw dropped. "Are you certain this is an E-rank beast soul?" The examiner nodded, his voice brimming with excitement. "Now you see why I came to get you in such a hurry, don't you? From my observations, this kid possesses at least the strength of the Prime Minister rank. And right now, he has already challenged the 10th stage of the beast trial. The 10th stage is the final one. Its difficulty is extremely high. All 10 desert wolves possess the strength of a 7-star battle beast. If this kid can actually pass the 10th stage, it will be enough to prove he possesses the strength of the Prime Minister rank." Another examiner added, "It's more than that. He'll become a highly sought-after candidate for all the top academies." The examiners buzzed with excitement. Anyone who can clear all 10 stages of the beast trial is, without exception, a monstrous genius. If nothing unexpected happens, this kid's future achievements will, at the very least, reach the Overlord rank Beast Soul Master. He might even have a chance to become a king rank. Zhao Shanha raised his hand. His voice was calm. "All right, let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's not yet certain whether this kid can even pass the 10th stage." Back in the trial grounds, Lin Yuan stood tall, his gaze sharp and cold. He muttered, "I thought a Prime Minister rank monster would appear in the final stage of the beast trial. But it's just a bunch of desert wolf kings." He sneered contemptuously. "Trash is still trash, no matter how many of them there are. It's just a pile of trash gathered together, moving like a whirlwind." Lin Yuan unleashed a series of ferocious attacks, ready to face the final challenge. On the Secret Realms monitor, all eyes were fixed on Lin Yuan, astonished by his beast form armor. An examiner exclaimed, "That defense is terrifying. He can directly withstand the attacks of a 7-star battle beast." Another marveled his offense. "Defense, speed, and explosive power, they're all perfect." Another voice laughed, full of disbelief. "Holy SH, If this is an E-rank talent, I might as well go kill myself right now. The 6 remaining Desert Wolf Kings snarled and charged, but Lin Yuan just smirked, his eyes cold. 6 left. In that case, I'll use Radiant Pulse to finish you all off in one go. A brilliant white light erupted, scorching an entire mountain. The fearsome wolves were incinerated in an instant. An examiner's jaw dropped. That power is insane. What kind of skill is that? The system announcement rang out. Examinee Lin Yuan, you have successfully passed all stages of the beast trial. He smiled and muttered, the difficulty of this trial was even simpler than I imagined. Still, since I've cleared it completely, that proves I've achieved a decent result in this assessment. He thought to himself when the results are announced. I wonder how many people will be shocked. After all, even Wang Ma-Xuan, who possesses an S-rank talent, couldn't possibly clear the entire beast trial. He clenched his fists. He resolved, I must use this opportunity to show the major academies that even an E-rank beast soul can possess immense power. The assessment ended. Lin Yuan returned to reality. The entire beast soul hall fell silent. An 18-year-old student, who had awakened his beast soul less than 2 weeks ago, had already reached the strength of a 3-star prime minister. His talent was monstrously terrifying. Congratulations on successfully passing all stages of the beast trial. Do you know what this means? Lin Yuan frowned. It means my results are pretty decent, I guess. The female examiner laughed. Much better than just decent. With the strength and talent you've displayed, I believe that even top universities like Yinjing Beast University or Moda Beast University will be fighting over you. He nodded, curious. So, when will the results be announced? She replied, if there are no surprises. The rankings will be posted this afternoon. In the monitoring room, the examiners looked at Lin Yuan, their eyes filled with admiration. One whispered, he's way too calm. If it were any other student, they'd be going crazy with excitement by now. Lin Yuan bowed his head. His voice was composed. Thank you, examiners. If there's nothing else, I'll take my leave. Zhao Shanhe raised a hand to stop him. Wait a moment. I need to ask you something. He frowned. The chief examiner's tone turned serious. Your talent rank. Why is it only your rank? Was there some kind of mistake during your beast soul awakening? If there's an issue, you can report it to me. I'll help you resolve it. Lin Yuan shook his head, his voice soft but firm. No, when my beast soul first awakened, it was indeed very weak. There was nothing wrong with it being classified as E-rank talent. I apologize for troubling the examiners. Zhao Shanhe frowned. Another examiner turned to him. Chief examiner, do you think this kid is telling the truth? His expression doesn't look like he's lying, but it's still quite unexpected. Another examiner nodded. That's just this kid's personality. After achieving such astonishing results, he isn't arrogant or conceited. That's truly commendable. It's rare, with his talent. Combined with a personality like that, I'm afraid the future will see another incredibly powerful beast soul master. As he walked out from backstage, Su Muxue ran up to him, a radiant smile on her face. Lin Yuan, I'm here, so of course I passed. And my score wasn't bad either. Really? How many stages? I passed 9. Passing the 9th stage, that's actually really good. Lin Yuan thought to himself, I didn't expect her to reach the 9th stage. It seems Su Muxue's strength has improved far more than I imagined. He realized she wanted to ask about his results, but was too shy to bring it up. After all, under normal circumstances, an E-rank B-Soul would struggle to even pass the first stage. Su Muxue laughed brightly. She grabbed his hand. Haha, come on. We just finished a tough exam. Let's not worry about the results for now. Let me treat you to a meal. To celebrate me passing 9 stages, let's get a big bowl of malatang. Let's go to that place you took me to last time. I've been craving it for so long. He frowned. That shop is a bit far. We might miss the results announcement. She shrugged nonchalantly. Who cares? The results are already set in stone anyway. The announcement is just for show for the rankings. Su Muxue pulled Lin Yuan by the hand, her voice full of excitement. Anyway, if there are no surprises, no one should be able to surpass my score. She urged, hurry up, hurry up. I'm starving. He replied, all right, I know. At exactly 1 p.m., the plaza of the Beast Soul Hall was packed with a noisy, bustling crowd. A voice rang out, move aside. Everyone get out of my way. Damn, who's this guy? Another student answered. That's Wang Ma-Xuan from Jinhai No. 1 High School. The Beast Soul Master with S-rank talent. In this Beast Trial assessment, he cleared the 7th stage. His score matches last year's top score. Another person marveled, he's that strong? That Wang Ma-Xuan is definitely going to be this year's top scorer for Jinhai City. An S-rank Beast Soul talent is terrifying as expected. With a score like that, he could easily get into Yinjing or Moda Beast University. He can get in wherever he wants. Standing amidst the crowd, Wang Moshwan thought smugly, his eyes filled with arrogance. An outstanding person like me naturally draws attention wherever I go. I prepared thoroughly for this assessment, even having my mom spend a fortune on a beast spirit pill to maximize my beast soul's potential in a short burst. One of his lackeys chimed in a mocking tone, "Oh yeah, where's that Lin Yuan guy?" Another sneered, "Do you even have to ask? He must have found some hole to hide in, daring to make a bet with the boss with that pathetic E-rank talent of his. Talk about overestimating yourself. I've never seen someone so stupid." He continued, laughing, "If I were him, I wouldn't dare open my mouth. I'd have already found a hole to crawl into and hide." Another lackey chimed in, "I was expecting a good show. Who knew the kid would be a no-show? What a coward." Wang Moshwan sneered, "Forget it. If he doesn't want to show his face, then let him hide in his shell like a coward for the rest of his life." Just then, Wang Moshwan's gaze swept across the crowd and suddenly landed on Lin Yuan and Su Mushua, who were laughing and joking together. She said excitedly, "See, I told you that Malatang place was far, but you insisted on going." Lin Yuan chuckled. "It's fine. We made it just in time for the announcement, didn't we?" Su Mushua winked. I'm so full." Wang Moshwan clenched his fists, his eyes spitting fire. He couldn't believe Lin Yuan was acting so carefree. He growled, "Lin Yuan, this piece of trash actually dares to show up with Su Mushua right in front of me." He strode forward, his voice dripping with provocation. Well, if it isn't Lin Yuan. Looking at how relaxed you are, it seems your score in the beast trial wasn't half bad, eh?" Lin Yuan shrugged. "It was okay," he said calmly. "At least, I'm pretty satisfied with it." Wang Moshwan scoffed. "Pretty satisfied? You're being far too modest. Don't tell me you barely managed to pass the first stage." A lackey chimed in mockingly. "The first stage? Doesn't anyone with a pulse pass that? You mean someone actually failed it?" "No way." "Huh." Another one cut in, "Hey, don't be so harsh. For an E-rank beast soul, just having the guts to participate is impressive enough." Wang Moshwan sneered, his gaze turning icy. "Lin Yuan, you haven't forgotten our bet, have you? If you hadn't brought it up, I would have forgotten all about it. But since you're the one bringing it up, are you prepared to lose?" Lin Yuan replied, his voice cold. "How the hell could I lose to a piece of trash like you?" Just then, the crowd erupted as the official results board was displayed. Wang Moshwan held his head high. "The rankings are up. The assessment results are out. Hurry, let's see. Is the list up? Who got first place?" Wang Moshwan thought, this year's top spot is definitely mine. But when he looked at the rankings, he froze. Third place? Wang Moshwan. How am I only third? Does that mean there are two people ranked higher than me? His gaze shifted down, and his voice trembled. Second place, Su Mushua. Second place is actually Su Mushua. She actually managed to pass the 9th stage of the beast trial? He mumbled in disbelief. "I can't believe it. Su Mushua's talent is actually greater than mine." "No, wait. If Su Mushua passed 9 stages and is only second, then what kind of heaven-defying monster is the person in first place?" When his eyes finally fell upon the name at the very top, he turned to stone. Lin Yuan. Final score. Passed the 10th stage of the beast trial assessment. Lin Yuan. How could it be him? With just his E-rank beast soul? How could he possibly pass 10 stages of the beast trial? The crowd erupted. A student shouted, "Who on earth is this Lin Yuan? He's so strong. How did he manage to pass 10 stages of the beast trial? Doesn't the beast trial assessment only have 10 stages in total?" Another person exclaimed, his voice full of shock, "Oh my God, that's equivalent to him clearing the entire thing. I wonder what kind of beast soul this god-tier expert awakened to have this much power." In the bustling hall, murmurs and discussions rose like crashing waves. Lin Yuan, a seemingly unknown figure, suddenly became the center of attention by clearing all 10 arduous trial stages. He defeated both the renowned S-rank Su Mushua and the arrogant Wang Moshwan. Su Mushua's performance, having already conquered 9 trial stages, had already amazed the crowd. But even she had to bow to Lin Yuan's miracle. To be fair, Su Mushua's score is also incredible. Passing 9 stages. It's just a shame she ran into this monster, someone whispered, their eyes wide with shock. Wang Moshwan, the one who had been bragging so loudly before the announcement, now looked pale as a ghost, pushed down to 3rd place. I'm telling you, the most embarrassed one here is Wang Moshwan. He was talking so big before the results came out, and in the end, he got knocked straight down to 3rd. This is hilarious. So embarrassing. A mocking voice rang out from the crowd. The atmosphere grew even more lively as the earlier bet was brought up. Hey now, since he lost, shouldn't he follow through with the bet? That sack of crimson vine crystals. Do you want to eat them plain, or would you like some seasoning with that? A gloating voice taunted. The whole hall erupted. All eyes turned to Lin Yuan, the one at the top of the leaderboard. Lin Yuan's rank is even higher than mine. No wonder he wasn't that surprised when I told him my score. However, the whispers turned to suspicion. How could someone with an E-rank beast soul, considered trash, possibly clear 10 trial stages? Wang Moshuan couldn't hold back his anger. He pointed directly at Lin Yuan. The question is, how'd he do it? Impossible. With that useless E-rank talent of yours. How could you possibly get a score like that? You must have cheated. The crowd immediately started buzzing. Isn't that Wang Moshuan? Is he saying the number one, Lin Yuan, cheated? Someone asked in surprise. Did he really cheat? Can you even cheat in the beast trial assessment? Another voice chimed in. Suspicion spread, followed by hushed whispers. What? First place was because of cheating? Isn't that Su Mushue? Someone said, confused. Su Mushue, standing quietly in a corner, her eyes sharp, responded with a proud voice. Do you really think I need to cheat to beat you? Wang Moshuan wouldn't back down. He roared, oh yeah? So you're saying you didn't cheat? Then tell me, with just that E-rank beast soul of yours, how did you manage to pass 10 stages of the beast trial? The crowd held its breath, waiting for an answer. The murmurs grew louder. An E-rank beast soul, isn't that the most useless type of beast soul? Someone blurted out. Holy crap, then how did he pass 10 trial stages? He didn't actually cheat, did he? Another person added. But then a calm voice cut through, shattering the doubt. Are you serious? It's a full combat simulation. No outside items are allowed inside. How can anyone possibly cheat? The word struck like a fatal blow, leaving Wang Moshuan speechless. Ovo, he's being challenged. This is getting good. A spectator laughed heartily. Finally, a sober voice concluded. Who says an E-rank beast soul can't pass the beast trial? I don't think there's any such rule in the handbook. The atmosphere in the hall suddenly grew tense as Wang Moshuan's face turned beet red with anger. He pointed straight at Lin Yuan, his voice filled with indignation. Lin Yuan, don't you get cocky. I'm going to demand an official arbitration from the Beast Soul Hall to expose your despicable methods in front of everyone. The crowd immediately erupted. Whispers spread like ripples. Arbitrating assessment results wasn't unheard of, but demanding an investigation into someone else's score was extremely rare. Someone standing nearby, their eyes glinting with interest, spoke up. Arbitration? If a contestant has a problem with their own assessment results, they can request an arbitration from the Beast Soul Hall. But requesting one for someone else's score is indeed very rare. Lin Yuan stood calmly amidst the waves of suspicion. He smirked slightly, replying calmly, do as you please. However, if it's confirmed that I didn't cheat, you'd better remember to honor our bet. Wang Moshuan, still refusing to back down, roared, this is utterly shameless. How can a person like me, with an S-rank beast soul, be shown up like this? The surrounding chatter grew even louder, like a disturbed beehive, adding to the chaotic atmosphere. Why is it so noisy out in the hall? Another contestant interjected irritably. The unending whispers had begun to undermine the integrity of the assessment. Suddenly, an immense pressure, like a violent storm, swept through, silencing the entire hall in an instant. Zhao Shanhe, the renowned chief examiner, stepped forward with a commanding presence, as expected of a Lord-rank beast soul master. His aura was like a towering mountain, crushing all the whispers. The rampant discussions had affected the honor of this assessment. He declared, his voice booming like thunder. The crowd couldn't help but be in awe. Zhao Shanhe, as expected of a Lord-rank beast soul master. That pressure is overwhelming. One person exclaimed in shock. I heard his great earthen bear has already reached the 7-star Lord rank. My God, that would make him a powerful existence, even among Lord-rank beast soul masters. Another voice added, full of admiration. He's a genius beast soul master from our very own Jinhai city. He volunteered to come back and be the examiner this time. Another person added proudly. Amidst that atmosphere, he asked, who was it just now that wanted to request an arbitration from the Beast Soul Hall? That was me. I wish to request an arbitration. I believe there is something unreasonable about contestant Lin Yuan's score. Awakening an E-rank Beast Soul, yet passing 10 stages of the Beast Soul assessment. This completely defies common sense. Regarding this matter, I request a proper explanation from the Beast Soul Hall. The entire hall erupted once again. All eyes turned to Zhao Shanhe. The chief examiner frowned slightly. His deep, steady voice rang out. What a coincidence. When contestant Lin Yuan was taking the beast trial, I happened to be on site. You could say I observed the entire process. I did not detect any irregularities. Are you, in other words, suggesting that I helped him cheat? The air seemed to freeze. Wang Moshuan quickly shook his head, his voice trembling. Chief Examiner Zhao is the pride of our Jinhai city. Of course I wouldn't suspect you, sir. However, the B-Soul that contestant Lin Yuan awakened was rated as E-rank talent. The hall instantly began to boil over. Whispers rose like crashing waves as the conversation turned to Lin Yuan's E-rank talent. Everyone knew that an E-rank B-Soul was considered inferior. So how could someone like Lin Yuan overcome 10 grueling trial stages? Wang Moshuan, his eyes sharp and cold, continued his assault. I believe everyone here knows full well what kind of category an E-rank talent falls into. Lin Yuan possesses only an E-rank B-Soul. How exactly did he pass 10 trial stages? He paused, his voice filled with challenge. Therefore, I believe the examiner should, at the very least, release contestant Lin Yuan's combat records. Only then will everyone be convinced. The crowd immediately voiced their support. The clamor of shouts seemed to overwhelm the space. That's right. That's right. We're also very curious. How'd he do it? A group of contestants shouted in unison, their eyes gleaming with a mix of suspicion and curiosity. Zhao Shanhe, the chief examiner, stood firm amidst the chaotic scene. He frowned, his voice as heavy as stone. This request, I'm afraid I cannot grant it. According to the regulations of the B-Soul Hall, under normal circumstances, an examiner is not permitted to disclose a contestant's information. The atmosphere suddenly grew more tense as Wang Moshuan, with a cold smirk, immediately made another proposal, his voice dripping with cunning. If you can't provide the combat records, then there's only one other way to verify if Lin Yuan's score is real or fake. He pointed directly at Lin Yuan. He declared, the two of us will fight a match. If he can win, it will naturally prove that there's nothing wrong with his score. But if he loses, it's more than enough proof that his score was obtained by cheating. The whispers erupted once more, like a fire fanned by the wind. Wang Moshuan, he's really trying to slap Lin Yuan in the face. He's being too despicable. One person whispered, his voice full of indignation. He's clearly doing this to humiliate him in front of everyone. Another added, their eyes flashing as if watching a good show. A nearby contestant mumbled in a venomous tone. This kid's intentions are so obvious. He's just looking for an excuse to beat him up and prove what a piece of trash he is in front of everyone. Well, that's just perfect. A chance to settle all scores, new and old, at once. His deep voice boomed. Examiner Zhao, issuing a challenge to someone else. Surely that isn't restricted by the B-Soul Hall's rules, is it? He turned to the crowd and confirmed, of course not. However, we must have the consent of the person being challenged. His gaze rested on Lin Yuan, as if waiting for an answer. The entire hall held its breath. All eyes were fixed on Lin Yuan, the one standing on the precipice of this challenge. Will he accept Wang Moshuan's challenge? The air in the hall seemed to congeal, becoming suffocatingly tense. The situation had escalated beyond Lin Yuan's control, as every eye in the room fell upon him, awaiting his decision. Now that things have come to this, it's no longer something Lin Yuan can control. A voice rang out, full of glee. Wang Moshuan, with a cold smirk, stepped forward, his gaze as sharp as a knife. Lin Yuan, if you refuse this challenge, everyone will naturally see you as a cheater. He paused, his tone dripping with provocation. Do you dare to accept? If you're not confident, you can always choose not to fight. The crowd held its breath. Whispers spread like wind through a field. Someone's here to cause trouble for you. Enduring it won't do any good. Only by beating him to a pulp will you teach him what fear is. Lin Yuan, standing amidst the pressure, slightly tilted his head, a determined glint flashing in his eyes. This fight, I accept. The entire hall erupted. Shouts thundered through the room like a storm. My God, he actually accepted the challenge. One person exclaimed in shock. An S-rank B-Soul versus an E-rank. This has never happened in the history of the Beast trials. Another voice interjected, full of doubt. But with such a huge gap in rank, Lin Yuan will be completely crushed. A contestant worried. However, another person, with a thoughtful expression, countered, but Lin Yuan is the first person in Jinhai City to pass all 10 rounds of the Beast trial. The outcome is still hard to predict. Amidst the discussions, a calm voice spoke up. She tried to defuse the situation. Honestly, I don't think this match is necessary. You two, one is first place. The other is third. You're both the pride of Jinhai City. There's no need to fight to the death over such a small matter. Zhao Shanhe, the chief examiner, also spoke up, his voice deep but powerful. I've already said, I can guarantee he did not cheat at any point during the assessment. But Wang Moshuan, his face red with anger, refused to yield. He ground his teeth, his eyes blazing with fury. Why is everyone speaking up for Lin Yuan? What the hell is so special about this guy that they're all favoring him? He turned and pointed directly at Lin Yuan. If he didn't cheat, then let him fight me. Examiner Zhao, I hope you will act as the witness for this match. I will show you how I tear this little brat to shreds. Zhao Shanhe frowned slightly, but finally nodded. His voice was as calm as a still lake. If that's the case, then you two will settle this in the Beast Soul Hall's dueling arena. Anyone who wishes to watch may also enter. He looked at them both and announced, inside the Beast Soul Hall's dueling arena, if both sides are ready, then the duel can begin now. The dueling arena was suddenly filled with a tense atmosphere as all eyes focused on the two opponents. Zhao Shanhe, with the dignified air of a mountain, stepped forward, his deep voice booming like thunder. Before we begin, I will clarify the rules. This match is only a spar. You may use your full strength, but you're not allowed to take a life. As soon as one side concedes, the duel ends. During the duel, you are forbidden from using any external assistance. Any violation of these rules will result in an automatic loss. Is that clear? Both sides nodded. Wang Moshuan gritted his teeth, his gaze ice cold. Zhao Shanhe raised his hand and declared decisively, "Then I declare this duel officially begun." The atmosphere exploded as Wang Moshuan, with a sinister smile, pointed straight at Lin Yuan. "You'd better remember, everything that happens today, you brought upon yourself." He paused, his voice dripping with sarcasm. "I just didn't expect you'd cause such a huge commotion just to weasel out of debt. If you beg for forgiveness right now, I might consider sparing you my grand feast of thorns. After all, even feeding it to you feels like a waste." Lin Yuan, standing quietly in the center of the arena, simply curled his lip and replied calmly, "You're courting death." Wang Moshuan immediately sprang into action. His S-Rank beast soul fused in an instant. He unleashed a terrifying move right from the start. That guy Wang Moshuan immediately used his beast soul fusion. He's using his ultimate move right at the start. This is going to be intense, folks. A spectator yelled, their eyes shining as a giant skull lizard materialized. It stood at least 5 meters tall, radiating an overwhelming pressure. That beast is terrifying. The height of that skull lizard has to be at least 5 meters, right? Another voice said in awe. So this is an S-Rank beast soul. The difference in talent is something you can see with your own eyes. Someone else admired. As expected of the third-ranked genius of the cohort, his strength is truly impressive. Wang Moshuan charged forward like a storm. But Lin Yuan simply dodged nimbly, not fighting back at all. The crowd buzzed with confusion, their whispers rising like waves. He immediately charged in to attack. But Brother Yuan is just dodging without fighting back. One person said, surprised, "You piece of trash. Are you too scared to even fuse with your beast soul?" A mocking voice rose from the crowd. Yeah, why isn't he fusing with his beast soul? Does he really think an E-rank beast soul can overpower an S-rank? He didn't actually cheat, did he? Another person questioned. All eyes turned to Lin Yuan and his tiny lizard. His E-rank beast soul had yet to be summoned. Lin Yuan's beast is just an E-rank little lizard. We don't know how he passed all 10 rounds of the beast trial, but what if Wang Moshuan actually tries to kill him? One person whispered worriedly, "If Zhao Shanhe doesn't step in, I will." A voice spoke, though knowing he couldn't hear. "But don't worry, Lin Yuan. There's no way you'll lose to someone like him." Amidst the chatter, Lin Yuan suddenly looked up, a determined glint in his eyes. "Umph." His voice was calm, yet powerful. "If you're that desperate for me to fuse with my beast soul, then I'll grant your wish." Wang Moshuan was gloating, while the crowd held its breath, waiting for the next moment. Fine. The Beast Soul Hall's dueling arena suddenly trembled as Lin Yuan, with an aura like a blazing fire, activated his beast soul fusion. A colossal figure, like a mighty Godzilla, appeared before the astonished eyes of all the students and spectators. What the hell is that? Is that his beast soul? Holy crap, this is insane. Someone screamed, their voice trembling with shock. No way. How can an E-rank beast soul grow that big, that fast? Another person blurted out, staring at Lin Yuan's giant lizard, which no longer showed any sign of weakness. So what if it's an E-rank beast soul? Who made the rule that an E-rank has to be weaker than an S-rank? A challenging voice rang out from the crowd. Crash. He delivered a terrifying stomp, intending to crush his opponent. Damn, if that kick had landed, even if it didn't kill him, he'd be crippled. A spectator whispered, their heart pounding. No, that's not right. Judging by the power of that kick, Lin Yuan must have the strength of a general rank at least. But how is that possible? To reach general rank strength in just a few days? Another person analyzed, their voice full of disbelief. Lin Yuan didn't stop. He rushed forward, his movements as fast as the wind, catching Wang Moshuan completely off guard. Oh no, he can't dodge in time. A spectator shouted, eyes wide. Wang Moshuan, his face contorted, roared, damn it. I am a mighty S-rank skull lizard. How can I lose to an E-rank piece of trash like you? But Lin Yuan was unfazed. He grabbed his opponent's tail with his sharp claws, his voice cold. I'm surprised you actually dare to fight back. Wang Moshuan struggled. Damn you, he screamed. What the hell are you trying to do? Lin Yuan just gave a faint smile. What do you think I'm trying to do? In an instant, Lin Yuan lifted Wang Moshuan up, swinging him left and right as if playing with a toy. Take this. The entire hall was stunned as they witnessed Wang Moshuan, the arrogant S-rank beast soul, being mercilessly crushed. He's completely dominating the S-rank Wang Moshuan. Is this Lin Yuan's true power? Someone exclaimed in astonishment. So it wasn't that teacher Zhao Shanhe was favoring Lin Yuan. He was trying to protect Wang Moshuan. A voice said, filled with shock. I knew all along that Lin Yuan couldn't be weak, but for an E-rank B-soul to be this strong, it's just too shocking. Another person muttered, their eyes glued to the arena. Wang Moshuan, now exhausted, still screamed in despair, impossible. I'm an S-rank beast soul. How could I possibly lose to an E-rank? But Lin Yuan, with an ice-cold gaze, delivered the final blow without hesitation, snapping his opponent's tail. You've lost. His voice echoed like thunder, silencing the entire arena. Snap! Without any hesitation, he just broke his tail. A spectator gasped, their voice a mix of shock and admiration. Even with a broken tail, Wang Moshuan refused to submit. His eyes burned with a mad fire. Who says I've lost? He smirked, his expression twisting, then suddenly pulled a pill from his mouth. He swallowed it instantly. Zhao Shanhe, standing on the observation platform, narrowed his eyes, recognizing it immediately. He just took a violent blood pill. The crowd stirred. Someone knowledgeable spoke up. That thing can drastically increase one's rank for a short period of time. I predict his strength will jump from an 8-star battle beast rank to the peak of a 3-star general rank. But another voice, full of worry, chimed in, but a potent drug like that has serious side effects. It'll take at least a month of recovery to heal from using it. He's really crazy. Someone roared. He's willing to break the rules just to win. What a clown. But Zhao Shanhe, with the pressure of a mountain, immediately roared, his voice booming over the entire arena. Wang Moshuan, you have violated the rules. You have lost. Stop this at once. Huh. Lin Yuan's gaze was cold. Wang Moshuan, compared to what I imagined, you're even more of a waste. But Wang Moshuan, like a cornered beast, ignoring the prohibition, he rushed forward, his eyes bloodshot, screaming, you're going to die. Although his power was boosted by the violent blood pill, making him stronger than ever, he could still feel a terrifying calmness from Lin Yuan. Why is he so calm? My power is clearly stronger than his right now. He gritted his teeth as a sense of desperation washed over him. But I have no way out now. Lin Yuan, go to hell. Just then, Lin Yuan, with eyes as cold as ice, activated his ultimate move. A terrifying blast of atomic breath erupted, like the descent of the Grim Reaper. It swept everything away. What is this energy? Wang Moshuan screamed in panic, but he had no time to react. The blast was unleashed. His skull lizard beast soul vanished instantly. Wang Moshuan coughed up blood and collapsed, his body trembling before the overwhelming power. He used his atomic breath, his killer move, ending the match in a single strike. A spectator shouted, their voice full of terror. He had no power to resist. An absolute defeat. Another person added, staring at the unbelievable scene. Zhao Shanhe stepped forward, his voice as deep as thunder, announcing, I declare, in this duel, Lin Yuan is the winner, and Wang Moshuan used an illegal substance during the fight to forcefully increase his own power. He swept his sharp gaze across the crowd. Now, regarding the results of contestant Lin Yuan, does anyone have any objections? The entire hall fell silent. Only whispers echoed, so terrifying. The aftermath of the terrifying battle still lingered in the Beast Soul Hall's dueling arena. Wang Moshuan, despite recklessly using the violent blood pill, still couldn't even touch Lin Yuan. The entire hall was in an uproar. All eyes were fixed on the victor with a mixture of admiration and shock. Even with drugs, Wang Moshuan couldn't beat Lin Yuan. Lin Yuan is just too strong. Someone shouted, their voice full of excitement. Which blind fool recorded his talent as an E-rank beast soul? Another spectator mumbled, their voice a mix of doubt and admiration. What's there to argue about? Have you ever seen an E-rank take down an S-rank before? Another person chimed in, staring at Lin Yuan. Meanwhile, Wang Moshuan, the one who had just been miserably defeated, was carried away in a pathetic state. Take him to the infirmary. His injuries aren't fatal, but the side effects of the violent blood pill will be enough to keep him bedridden in for months. An examiner ordered, his voice low but stern. Someone standing nearby shook his head wearily. Well, that's that. No major academy will dare to accept him now. That kid only has himself to blame. He reaped what he sowed. Zhao Shanhe, the chief examiner, approached Lin Yuan, his eyes shining with admiration. Congratulations on your victory, he said, his voice deep and warm. Lin Yuan, despite having just gone through an intense battle, still smiled and replied, thank you, teacher. Zhao Shanhe's lips curled into a slight smile. His voice held a hint of amusement. What are you thanking me for? Without hesitation, Lin Yuan replied confidently, for giving me the chance to beat him up, of course. With Zhao Shanhe's power, he definitely could have stopped me in time. But he didn't. Suddenly, Zhao Shanhe burst out laughing. A sharp glint appeared in his eyes. Kid, truth is, I'm not just the chief examiner. I'm also the admissions officer for Modu Beast University. Do you want to come with me? The whole hall buzzed with excitement. Whispers rose like crashing waves. Modu Beast University is a renowned Beast Soul Master Academy, on par with Yinjing Beast University. Those two are the top Beast Soul Academies among all the famous schools. Anyone who can get into either of those schools is a genius among geniuses. One person explained, their voice full of admiration. Lin Yuan stood silent for a moment, then raised an eyebrow, his voice slightly challenging. Teacher Zhao, when top schools like yours recruit people, don't you show a little sincerity? I am, after all, the top scorer of Zhenhai City. The crowd couldn't help but laugh at his audacity. Is this kid even normal? Faced with an olive branch from Modu Beast University, his first thought is what benefits the school will give him. A spectator murmured, both amused and impressed. Lin Yuan, unfazed, continued, Teacher Zhao, Modu Beast University is a top academy. You can't offer some conditions? The atmosphere in the hall suddenly heated up like a furnace as the prestigious academies began to compete for Lin Yuan. Zhao Shanhe, with a smiling glint in his eyes, made a tempting offer. Of course, as long as you agree to join Modu Beast University, I can apply for a full resource subsidy for you, including a 500,000 yuan enrollment bonus, 20 high-grade Beast Soul Crystals, 5 Beast Spirit Pills, and a general-grade Divine Beast Weapon. He paused, his voice full of confidence. 20 high-grade Beast Soul Crystals are worth 200,000 yuan. 5 Beast Spirit Pills are worth 250,000 yuan. Take your time and do the math. Then, as if afraid Lin Yuan would change his mind, he quickly added, this is the highest offer I can make. This is a gesture of my sincerity, and the sincerity of Modu Beast University. But before he could finish, a sharp voice cut in, full of dissatisfaction. Zhao Shanhe, you're completely shameless. The admissions haven't even started, and you're already trying to lure this kid into your Modu Beast University. The one who had just spoken was Cheng Mo, the representative from Yinjing Beast University, his gaze as sharp as a blade. Who was he to talk to Zhao Shanhe with that tone? A spectator whispered, their eyes full of curiosity. Cheng Mo didn't back down an inch. He turned to Lin Yuan, his voice filled with pride. Yinjing Beast University? Cheng Mo, watch your words. Are you saying that good prospects can only go to your Yinjing Beast University? Get to the point. Kid, don't let him fool you. Modu Beast University is nothing compared to our Yinjing Beast University. As long as you join Yinjing Beast University, you'll receive a 500,000 yuan subsidy, 40 high-grade Beast Soul Crystals, and 10 Beast Spirit Pills. The crowd immediately erupted in an uproar. Chatter rose like crashing waves. As expected of Yinjing Beast University, they're so rich and extravagant. One person exclaimed in admiration. So this is the treatment a top-tier genius gets? Not only do 2 top schools fight over him, but they also shower him with all sorts of free resources. Another spectator said excitedly, well, if you could pass the 10 beast trials, you'd get the same treatment. Another voice chimed in, full of admiration. Zhao Shanha, his face red with anger, pointed straight at Chung Muhu. You bastard! How dare you try to poach him right under my nose? Chung Muhu, completely unfazed, retorted, Zhao Shanha, who do you think you're scaring? You think I'm afraid of you? The air suddenly grew tense like a drawn bowstring. The auras of the two Lord-level beast soul masters exploded, making the entire hall feel suffocated. Such powerful pressure. This is the power of a Lord-level beast soul master. One person whispered in shock. But suddenly, a deep, resonant voice rang out, overpowering the auras of the great Earth Bear and the Nether Ghost Fox. Ah, so you two are just recruiting. Why all the hostility? A chubby man walked out, his overwhelming presence causing both Zhao Shanha and Chung Muhu to pause. Could this fat guy's power be even greater than Zhao Shanha's and Chung Muhu's? A spectator mumbled, their eyes wide. The man laughed heartily and turned to Lin Yuan. Little one, as long as you come to our Shuchuan Beast University, Lu Shan, we'll give you a 3 million yuan subsidy, 50 high-grade beast soul crystals, and 10 beast spirit pills. Furthermore, every semester, we'll give you another 20 high-grade beast soul crystals, continuing until you graduate. The beast soul hall still hadn't quieted down. The atmosphere was as heated as a furnace as the top academies continued to fight over Lin Yuan. The man from Shuchuan Beast University, with a generous smile, spoke confidently, I'm not tricking you. Our Shuchuan Beast University spares absolutely no expense when it comes to nurturing geniuses. Another voice from Jinghang Beast University chimed in with excitement. Shuchuan is really loaded. Young friend Lin Yuan, why don't you consider our Jinghang Beast University? We can offer a comparable package. It didn't stop there. The representative from Tianan Beast University quickly joined the fray. Brother Lin Yuan, our Tianan Beast University is your best choice. Even someone from Huabei Beast University shouted, come to our Huabei Beast University. We're a top 8 school, ranked 5th last year. Lin Yuan, standing in the eye of the storm, furrowed his brow, realizing the truth behind these passionate invitations. Although these teachers want to recruit me, they're also using this as a wave of free promotion for their schools. He muttered to himself, a sharp glint in his eyes. The crowd was still noisy, their chatter like crashing waves. A voice rang out, trying to cut through the chaos. Everyone, please quiet down. Young friend Lin Yuan, what do you think? Lin Yuan, with astonishing composure, replied in a calm voice. Lin Yuan thanks all of you for your kind offers, but I'm very sorry. Apart from Yinjing Beast University and Modu Beast University, I will not be considering any other schools for the time being. The man from Shuchuan Beast University, undeterred, laughed loudly. If you change your mind, young friend, you can come find me anytime. Lin Yuan nodded, replying yes. If I need to, I will definitely contact you, teacher. Zhao Shanha and Chung Muhu, like two hungry tigers, still wouldn't stop arguing. The two hungry tigers roared, wanted to pull Lin Yuan in. Lin Yuan turned to them both, his voice firm. As for my choice, before the admissions conference begins, I will definitely give you both an answer. Zhao Shanha laughed loudly and clapped him on the shoulder. I'll be waiting for your answer. Kid, think it over carefully. Chung Muhu, refusing to back down, chimed in, yes, poaching from me. Shameless. Zhao Shanha immediately shot back, his voice full of challenge. Who's poaching from you? Are you looking for a fight? If you want to fight, you'll get one. Who's afraid of who? Congratulations. Just now, the system identified Wu Mushuan as a general-level B Soul Master. You've received a silver treasure chest. Let's open it and see what's inside. This is the first time you've gotten a silver chest. Lin Yuan, you're really amazing. You're now the top scorer of Jinhai City. All the top schools are fighting over you. Which school will you choose? After all, with your talent and achievements, you'll be highly valued by them. In my opinion, you should choose between Yinjing Beast University and Modu Beast University. You're not thinking of going to the same school as me, are you? Lin Yuan smiled and replied, if possible, that would be for the best. It's always better to have someone to team up with. However, I have my own considerations. He paused, his voice turning serious. In terms of overall strength, Yinjing Beast University has a stronger background, but I will choose Modu Beast University. Why? Lin Yuan's eyes flickered with a complex emotion. Because there's someone at Yinjing University I don't want to see. Never mind. It seems like he doesn't want to talk about it. It's better not to ask. The conversation shifted to the treasure Lin Yuan had just received, the Crimson Flame Claws. 1 evolution point item. For Lin Yuan, 1 evolution point item, and the Crimson Flame Claws. Crimson Flame Claws. Upon successfully hitting an enemy, flames will erupt from the claws, dealing additional fire-type damage. Wow, not bad at all. That's really powerful. Someone in the know explained the tiers: Battle Beast, Beast General, Beast King, Lord, Beast Emperor, and Divine Weapon Grade. A weapon of your tier must be worth several 100,000. Beast King Grade Divine Beast weapons and above can cost tens of millions. Another chimed in, with our luck, maybe we'll get a great drop like that someday. Someone else added, I need to hurry up and reach Beast King level. The conversation quickly returned to the hot topic, Lin Yuan's choice of university. All right, the school thing. What have you decided? An analytical voice piped up. There's a saying, Yanjing University cultivates the strong, while Modu Beast University cultivates top-tier experts. But I feel like you'd prefer Modu Beast University. Why? The answer came immediately. It's obvious. They value strength above all else. Everyone there worships power. The school even has 3 special ranking lists: the Golden Dragon Board, the Beast King Board, and the Beast God Board. All resources are distributed based on your rank on those boards. Modu Beast University. If there's going to be someone who stands above 10,000 others, then I'll choose Modu Beast University. Why can't that someone be me? Meanwhile, in Zhao Shana's office, the atmosphere grew tense as a bowstring when Chung Muhu pushed the door open and walked in. What's Chung Muhu here to see him for? Someone standing outside mumbled. Curiously, Chung Muhu, with a smug smile, declared, I'm here to tell you that Lin Yuan has already enrolled in our school. You don't have a chance anymore. Zhao Shanha, completely unfazed, retorted with a challenging tone. Try to show off in front of me? I respect the kid's choice. Then, he changed his tone, asking probingly, let me ask you, did Su Mushua also enroll in your school? Chung Muhu laughed loudly. You get your information fast. What's it to you? Do you know the girl? He paused, his voice carrying a hint of warning. It's more than just knowing her. Don't say I didn't warn you. Now that she's at Modu Beast University, you better take good care of that girl. The Su family's background is not simple. Zhao Shanha frowned slightly. Someone nearby asked, Professor Zhao, will the resource subsidies from Modu Beast University be distributed? Zhao Shanha, his gaze still sharp, replied, normally, it's after you receive the acceptance letter, but I can apply for you in advance. It will be distributed very soon. Do you need me to apply for your subsidy? In Zhao Shanha's office, the air was still a bit tense from the earlier argument. He politely declined the professor's offer. There's no need. Professor, mine can be processed according to the normal schedule. Zhao Shanha nodded slightly, his expression turning serious as he mentioned Su Mushua. That girl. It seems she really isn't short on money like Lin Yuan is. The specific situation, I'm not at liberty to say. You just need to remember to take good care of her. 3 days later, in the dorms of Modu Beast University, Lin Yuan received his subsidy package from the school. It arrived so quickly that he couldn't help but be surprised. I didn't expect the school's subsidy to arrive so fast. He mumbled as he opened it to check. 500,000 in subsidy funds, 20 high-grade Beast Soul Crystals, 5 Beast Spirit Pills, and a set of general-grade Divine Beast Armor, the Black Thorn Armor. This equipment can make your scale armor more solid while also covering your back with a layer of thorns. It achieves both defensive and damage-reflecting effects. A friend next to him gasped, his eyes sparkling with admiration. It seems the school really values you. But Lin Yuan, a sharp glint in his eyes, mumbled, the equipment isn't the main point. The main point is the 500,000 in subsidy money, which is 5,000 burning vine crystals, 5 million evolution points. He turned to the shopkeeper, his voice firm. I'm here to exchange for burning vine soul crystals again. How many do you want to exchange for this time? The shopkeeper, surprised by the large amount, asked, what are you buying 500,000 worth of Beast Soul Crystals for? Are you kidding me? Lin Yuan just gave a faint smile. Finally, our protagonist had gathered everything he needed, with the transaction complete. He turned to leave, not forgetting to say, everything's packed up. Thanks. The shopkeeper, still stunned, mumbled, you're welcome. Buying this much. Is he planning on feeding it to pigs or something? Back at home, Lin Yuan looked at the mountain-like pile of crystals. He frowned slightly. It wasn't convenient to give the driver the address of his secret warehouse, so he temporarily had them delivered to his home. But with this many crystals, how long would I have to maintain my fused state to absorb them all? A friend standing beside him suggested, then just stay home and absorb them in your human form. Lin Yuan was surprised. He asked, I can do that? Don't I need to fuse with my beast soul to absorb the energy from the crystals? The friend laughed and explained, that's normally the case, but you have the system. You can have the system help you absorb them while you maintain your human form. Lin Yuan's eyes lit up. He mumbled, "Why didn't you say so earlier?" The friend shrugged. "It's just that the absorption rate is a bit slower than in your beast form. But compared to the enormous energy consumption of maintaining your beast form, it's still more beneficial." Following Xiaohei's advice, Lin Yuan immediately began his plan to absorb the massive pile of burning vine crystals. His eyes flashed with determination. "The system's cold," mechanical voice announced. "Congratulations. You have successfully absorbed radiation. Received 1,000 evolution points." Xiaohei, standing nearby, nodded and remarked, 15 minutes. It really is a bit slower than when you fuse with your beast soul. If you're going to absorb all 5,000 crystals, you'll need to absorb an average of 84 per day. You'll have to manage your time well. During the absorption process, Lin Yuan's body unexpectedly underwent mutation. The system announced again, "Your body has mutated while absorbing radiation. You have gained radiation resistance." Xiaohei's eyes lit up. He explained, "Radiation resistance. Once you have this constitution, you won't be afraid of radiation at any concentration. In the past, to eliminate monsters, many places used nuclear weapons. Now that I have this ability, I can enter those contaminated forbidden zones without being affected." Lin Yuan clenched his fists, his voice full of resolve. "I still have 2 months. I must absorb all these crystals and rapidly increase my strength." He gazed at the mountain of crystals, his eyes burning with ambition. "Let's do this." Meanwhile, in a meeting room at Modu Beast University, a solemn atmosphere filled the air as the leaders gathered. Principal Wang Ding, with a dignified presence, began, "Everyone, you've all worked hard these past few days. As of now, our recruitment at Modu Beast University can be considered a complete success. The quality of this year's new students is significantly higher than in previous years." Another leader, his eyes twinkling with pride, nodded. "Of course, it's not just us. The other top schools are the same. It seems this year is destined to produce an outstanding generation of geniuses." However, a thoughtful voice chimed in, tinged with a bit of worry. "But waiting for these geniuses to mature is a truly long process. If we really wait that long, I'm afraid I'll already be retired." Principal Wang Ding smiled, his voice full of spirit. "Therefore, I've discussed with the principals of the other schools, and we've decided to hold a national friendly competition for new students to see who among these geniuses is truly the most outstanding." A member of the council nodded in approval. Having Modu Beast University host the competition is an excellent idea. It will allow the geniuses from all the schools to gather together and see who comes out on top. This is also a good opportunity for those arrogant young geniuses to learn that no matter how high one mountain is, there's always another mountain higher. But another person frowned and voiced his objection. "But the new students have just enrolled. Wasting their time on rivalry and competition doesn't seem very appropriate, does it?" Inside the meeting room of Modu Beast University, the atmosphere was thick with seriousness as Principal Wang Ding, with his sharp gaze, began, "Actually, the matter of the competition has already been decided. I've gathered you all here hoping you can nominate some names." He paused, his voice steady. "Principal Wang Ding, how many people do we need for the team?" A council member answered immediately. "For now, 12 people. 10 on the main team and 2 reserves." Another person's eyes lit up with an idea. "In my opinion, why don't we just pick them based on the potential dragon rankings?" Someone holding a list said excitedly, "The potential dragon rankings? Let me see." But then he paused, mumbling, "There aren't that many. Only this Su Mushua's talent is decent." Suddenly, another person pointed at the list, his voice full of shock. "Wait a minute. Why did you recruit someone with an E-rank talent?" He pointed to the line, "Student, Lin Yuan. Beast Soul, Lizard. Talent rank, E. Beast trial record, 10 rounds." The whole meeting room buzzed. Someone exclaimed, "How is that possible? If I hadn't been the proctor on site, I wouldn't have believed it either." And it was the kid's first time ever participating in a beast trial. Zhao Shanhe, sitting in a corner, smiled faintly, his voice full of pride. "What kind of monster is this kid? Perhaps this is what a true genius is like." Another person's eyes lit up. He added, "I'm starting to look forward to it too. After the school year starts, just how powerful will he become?" At the same time, in a secret training ground, Lin Yuan sat amidst a pile of burning vine crystals, his body glowing with a faint light. "The system's cold," mechanical voice announced. "In your human terms, this is what you call ascetic training. Not moving for a whole month, while absorbing radiation, You have successfully comprehended the S-Rank skill, Nuclear Breath. Lin Yuan's eyes lit up, listening intently. Nuclear Breath. It can fire particle beams with radiation and thermal light. It can reach temperatures of 550,000 degrees. Do you wish to spend 1 million evolution points to learn it? He didn't hesitate for a moment. He replied instantly, of course I'll learn it. 1 million evolution points for an S-Rank skill. Worth it. The system continued. 1 million evolution points have been deducted. You have successfully learned the S-Rank skill, Nuclear Breath. Lin Yuan checked his progress, murmuring, this past month, I've absorbed hundreds of crystals in total. I now have a reserve of 1.5 million evolution points. It proves this ascetic training was the right choice. His eyes narrowed, his voice filled with ambition. Let's see how many levels these evolution points can get me. The system responded immediately. First, consuming 500,000 evolution points to upgrade your physique. For a beast, physique is naturally the most important thing. Lin Yuan nodded. He continued to issue commands. Spend 200,000 evolution points to upgrade the hardness of my scales and the sharpness of my claws. Spend 300,000 evolution points to upgrade the capacity of my biological nuclear reactor. He clenched his fists, feeling the power surging through his body, his eyes burning like flames. In the quiet training space, Lin Yuan sat among the pile of burning vine crystals, his eyes blazing with ambition. The system's mechanical voice announced, you have now become a prominent figure among the commander level. One more step, and you can reach the threshold of the Beast King level. Lin Yuan frowned slightly. He mumbled, and here I thought 1.5 million points would be enough to break through to Beast King level in one go. Turns out it only took me from 3-star to 7-star. I guess I was being too greedy. He looked at the remaining crystals, his voice full of determination. I still have 2,500 Burning Vine Beast Soul crystals left. If I absorb them all, I can convert them into at least 2.5 million evolution points. The system continued. I wonder if 2.5 million evolution points will be enough for me to break through to the Beast King level. A friend standing nearby heard this and couldn't help but sigh. Just leveling up within the commander level already costs millions. For Beast King, Beast Emperor, and beyond, it's only going to get more ridiculous. Lin Yuan nodded, his gaze sharp. If I can't break through, then I'll take all the Burning Vine Beast Soul crystals and Beast Spirit pills I have, and exchange them all for Burning Vine crystals as well. That should give me an 80 to 90% chance of success. He clenched his fists, his voice filled with fighting spirit. My goal is to reach the Beast King level before school starts. A month later, at the bustling train station of Shanghai City, Lin Yuan was pulling his suitcase, preparing to board the train, when he unexpectedly ran into a familiar face. Lin Yuan? Teacher Zhao? What are you doing here? He asked in surprise. Zhao Shanha, with a warm smile, replied, I was home for some business. It's on my way, so I thought I'd pick you two up to report back to school. Come on, let's get on the train first. Lin Yuan nodded. Okay. On the train, the atmosphere became more familiar as the two chatted. Zhao Shanha looked curious. He asked, what have you been up to these past 2 months? I sent you messages, but you never replied. Lin Yuan gave a faint smile. I've been busy training this whole time. I turned off all my communication devices. How about you? You must have been training hard too, right? His companion, who was none other than Su Mushue, smiled proudly. Of course. I not only successfully broke through to the commander level, but I've already reached the 8th star of that level. She paused, a competitive glint in her eyes. But 2 months ago, you were already a 3-star commander. You must be even stronger now. Lin Yuan just smiled, not answering, which made Su Mushue pout. You're so annoying. No matter how hard I try, I still can't catch up to you. She turned and looked around the train car. She exclaimed, you're already amazing. To level up that much. We're here. Let's go in. Wow. The amenities here are more than enough. A regular seat on this train probably costs over 1,000. Zhao Shanha sat across from them, laughing heartily. Teacher, Zhao actually got 3 private rooms. The perks of being a beginner Lord-level Beast Soul Master. The train car glided along in the sunset glow. The atmosphere inside gradually grew tense as Zhao Shanha, with a sharp gaze, began to speak. As expected, you're no ordinary person. If nothing unexpected happens, by dusk, we should arrive at Madu Beast University. Su Mushue, sitting across from him, asked curiously, what do you mean, if nothing unexpected happens? Zhao Shanha explained in a deep voice because during the journey, there's a chance we'll encounter a situation where beasts rampage together. We call it beast tide. So, the unexpected mainly refers to a large-scale beast tide, or a few Lord-level beasts teaming up to ambush the train, or an attack from a Beast Emperor-level monster. Hearing this, Lin Yuan furrowed his brow, while Su Mushua exclaimed with a hint of worry, "That sounds really dangerous." Zhao Shanhe laughed heartily, his eyes sparkling with confidence. "No need to worry too much. No matter which scenario, the probability is very low. And if it does happen, I'll risk my life to protect you kids and everyone else on this train, making sure you all escape." He paused, his voice filled with resolve. "Even against a Beast Emperor-level monster, I can hold it off for 5 minutes." A flicker of surprise crossed Lin Yuan's eyes. He murmured to himself, "With Teacher Zhao's strength, he can only hold off a Beast Emperor-level monster for 5 minutes? It seems the existence of a Beast Emperor is far more terrifying than I imagined." Just then, an urgent voice came over the train's intercom. "Mr. Zhao, our radar has detected a presence 10 kilometers away. A beast tide is approaching us at high speed. I'm afraid it will collide with the train in about 10 minutes. Zhao Shanhe narrowed his eyes. He asked immediately, "What's the scale of the beast tide?" The person on the other end replied, "There are about 3 beast kings, 50 commanders, and 200 to 300 warrior-class beasts." Zhao Shanhe nodded. A spark of excitement flashed in his eyes. "The other 2 beast soul masters on the train are already heading there. You two want to come along? This counts as a small-scale beast tide. It shouldn't be a big problem. Consider it some practical combat training before school starts." Su Mushue's eyes lit up, and she immediately replied, "Yeah? Then I have to go." A moment later, the group arrived at the location where the radar had detected the beast tide. Su Mushua looked at the combat vehicle in front of her, frowning slightly. "Teacher, do you know how to drive this? It shouldn't be a problem, right?" Lin Yuan shook his head, his voice calm. "I've never driven one before." Zhao Shanhe laughed heartily, clapping them both on the shoulders. "It's fine. You and Lin Yuan can share one. Just be careful and follow me closely. Let's move out." Su Mushue, still a bit worried, muttered he just took off like that. So irresponsible. Lin Yuan had already settled into the driver's seat. He turned back, his tone teasing, "Get on. I'll drive. You sit in the back. Just make sure to hold on to me tight." The combat vehicle shot forward, speeding towards the beast tide. Lin Yuan sat at the controls, his eyes focused yet retaining a casual air. Su Mushue, sitting behind him, asked worriedly, "Lin Yuan, do you really know how to drive this?" He smirked slightly, replying in a playful tone, "Nope. But this little toy doesn't seem that difficult. I'll just learn as I go. Should be fine, right?" Lin Yuan tested the acceleration. The vehicle felt no different from a motorcycle, agile and powerful. Lin Yuan immediately tested its speed. "It's not much different from riding a motorcycle." He mumbled, his hands steady on the controls. Ahead, the beast tide appeared like a sandstorm, kicking up a blinding cloud of dust. Zhao Shanhe led the formation, turning back, his voice booming like thunder. "Teacher Zhao, the beast tide is right ahead. Now, before we engage, I have to remind you too, if you encounter a beast you can't handle, the first thing you do is create distance from it. Compared to the trial, your lives are the most important thing." Without waiting for their reply, he instantly activated his beast soul fusion. A terrifying punch slammed down. The great thunder bear's claw tore through the ground, creating a massive chasm. With a single punch to the ground, the great thunder claw split the earth apart. The beast tide fell into the chasm like a collapsing domino chain. One person exclaimed in astonishment, "A Lord-level beast soul master can actually do this? Then wouldn't a beast emperor be able to move mountains and fill seas? To change the very heavens and earth?" Another bystander mumbled, his eyes wide with terror. Lin Yuan and Su Mushue, refusing to stand by, immediately activated their beast soul fusions. The two coordinated perfectly, like a pair of matched swords, taking down rows of charging beasts from the tide. Suddenly, a beast stealthily approached from behind. "Watch out!" Su Mushue yelled, instantly unleashing an ice attack. But the attack merely glanced off the beast's thick hide, causing no damage at all. Xiao Shui acted first, attacking it with an ice strike, but it was completely ineffective against its tough skin. An observer exclaimed, their voice filled with anxiety. Lin Yuan's gaze turned sharp. He spun around, unleashing the crimson ape claw he had recently mastered. A blazing fire erupted, felling the beast in a single blow. Seeing this, Lin Yuan turned to use his new technique. He took it down with a single crimson flame claw. A spectator exclaimed in shock. That beast had to be at least at the peak of the commander rank, and Lin Yuan killed it in a single strike. Just how strong is he, really? Another person gasped, staring wide-eyed at the scene. Just then, the train suddenly lurched. An urgent voice crackled over the intercom. "Senior, you need to see this. Look at this radar reading. Is it malfunctioning or something?" Zhao Shanha narrowed his eyes. He immediately asked, "A malfunction? How is that possible?" The person on the radio replied, their voice trembling, "Logically, isn't a purple dot supposed to be a Beast King level monster? Wait a minute, that's not right. This beast tide was only supposed to have 3 Beast Kings. So why did a 4th one just appear?" He paused, his voice laced with anxiety. "It's gone. No, it looks like there's another Beast King in this tide, one that can conceal its presence. We have to get this information to the Beast Soul Masters on the front lines now." Amidst the chaos of the battlefield, a landscape of dust and roars, terrifying news began to spread. A Beast Soul Master on duty had been killed by the mysterious Beast King, his heart ripped from his chest. He was killed in an instant. Lin Yuan stood among the fallen beasts, panting lightly, as Su Mushu asked Lin Yuan, "How many commander rank beasts have we killed so far?" He smirked slightly, his voice calm. "I'm not sure. Probably a dozen or so." Just then, Zhao Shanha's gaze sharpened. He pointed at a shadowy figure in the dust. "That's it. So that's the trick it uses to kill Beast Soul Masters. That's why the radar can't lock onto its position." Suddenly, the Beast King, the Shadow Claw Beast, lunged forward, launching a sneak attack with terrifying speed. But Su Mushue, with her sharp senses, easily dodged the attack. She screamed, "Close your eyes. Don't let the blood get in them." However, the tables turned in an instant. Lin Yuan didn't hesitate for a second. He seized the moment, lunging forward and landing a direct hit, ripping the beast's arm clean off. "Rip! This is a Shadow Claw Beast. A Beast King. It's a master of stealth," Zhao Shanha exclaimed, his voice filled with astonishment. "It seems our intelligence was flawed. There's another Beast King here." The beast roared in fury, shaking the entire battlefield. Lin Yuan's eyes grew cold as he sneered, "What's this? It's roaring in anger? A coward who only knows how to sneak around dares to get angry?" Instantly, the Shadow Claw Beast vanished from sight, as if it had dissolved into thin air. Zhao Shanhe yelled, "Be careful. It can strike from anywhere." Just as he warned, the beast appeared behind Lin Yuan, launching a sneak attack aimed at his spike back. And, just as you'd expect, it appeared from behind, striking at the spines on Lin Yuan's back. An observer cried out. But the beast didn't realize that Lin Yuan's black spike armor had been upgraded. Its spikes were now as sharp as blades. The beast's arm was instantly impaled. Lin Yuan smirked, his voice dripping with mockery. "This little attack. Are you trying to scratch my back for me?" Seizing the opportunity, while both of the beast's arms were injured, Lin Yuan moved like lightning and grabbed it. "You've had your turn attacking. Now it's my turn." He grabbed the beast's mouth, forcing it open, and sent a cold voice, "Have a taste of my nuclear breath." A terrifying blast of energy erupted. Solid atomic particles, blazing with immense heat, incinerated everything in their path in an instant. He gathered the energy in its mouth, then unleashed a torrent of breath containing highly destructive solid atomic particles, incinerating everything it touched. A horrified onlooker gasped. The Shadow Claw Beast collapsed, completely unable to resist. Zhao Shan's eyes were wide with shock. He turned to Lin Yuan, muttering, "I wonder how much the core of a Beast King like this would sell for." He paused, his tone growing serious. "How did you kill that Shadow Claw Beast? Didn't you just see it, teacher?" Lin Yuan simply smiled faintly, not giving Zhao Shanha a direct answer. Unable to hold back, he pressed on, "I'm not after your crystal core, you know. Just tell me the truth. What level has your strength reached?" A sharp glint appeared in Lin Yuan's eyes. "I just broke through to the Beast King rank. 1 star, I guess." Zhao Shanha was stunned, muttering, "How is that even possible?" The battle had just concluded. The dust had not yet settled, and Lin Yuan stood in the center of the battlefield, his gaze sharp yet calm. Zhao Shanha looked at him, his eyes filled with admiration. He couldn't hide his astonishment. "During the trial, you were only a 3-star commander. And in just 2 short months, you've already broken through to the Beast King rank? Teacher, that's my little secret. Please don't tell anyone." Lin Yuan chuckled softly. His voice was calm. "Actually, I can absorb the radiation from the soul crystal of a flaming vine." Su Mushue, standing nearby, was still catching her breath. Her eyes shone with gratitude. "Lin Yuan, are you all right?" "I'm fine. And back there, thank goodness for you. Otherwise, I would have been a goner." She paused, her voice tinged with self-blame. "Actually, Your strength is greater than that. It's just that you were terrified, and it clouded your judgment. Zhao Shanha patted her shoulder, comforting Su Mushue. After all, it's your first time in a situation like this. It's normal to panic. He turned to Lin Yuan, nodding in approval. Lin Yuan is right. Unexpected things can happen on the battlefield at any time. You have to improve so you don't drag your teammates down. He muttered, a flash of surprise in his eyes. This kid is truly extraordinary. That afternoon, in a quiet room, Zhao Shanha was still lost in thought about Lin Yuan. I can't believe this kid can actually absorb radiation and convert it into energy. This kind of talent is unheard of in the entire Beast Soul Masterworld. He clenched his fist, his voice filled with excitement. Doesn't that make him the prodigy the principal was talking about? Then he turned to Lin Yuan, presenting a shiny medal. The spoils from this battle. I've stored them all in this storage badge. Once we arrive, I'll go to the Beast Soul Hall to process everything and then give you your share. Su Mushue, curious, chimed in. A storage badge? Zhao Shanha explained, that's right. You haven't used one of these before. Once you reach the Beast King rank, you can apply for a bronze storage badge from the Beast Soul Hall. But the 1 million yuan crafting fee only gets you 10 cubic meters of space. Lin Yuan frowned. He muttered, and I still need my money to buy flaming vine soul crystals. Zhao Shanha laughed loudly, clapping him on the shoulder. If you need it, I can lend you the money. Lin Yuan nodded, his eyes lighting up. Thank you, teacher. It really is a very practical item. I'll consider getting one for myself later. Zhao Shanha continued, his voice full of spirit. Don't worry. Here, at our motto, Beast University, we're definitely not short on resources. Money is just a small token. He paused, his eyes gleaming with expectation. If you can make it into the top 10 of the Hidden Dragon rankings, you can pick any single dorm room you want. You'll also get the chance to represent Motto Beast University in the national freshman competition. Lin Yuan clenched his fist. He replied at once, the Hidden Dragon rankings? I understand. After a long sleep to recover his strength, Lin Yuan woke up, his eyes bright, as if he had been re-energized. He turned to Zhao Shanha, his voice tinged with dissatisfaction. Teacher, the school is this rich, but the dorms aren't single rooms? That's really inconvenient for our cultivation. Zhao Shanha laughed heartily. His voice was deep and warm. The dorm rooms are just for sleeping and resting. Students who want to cultivate can go to the specialized training rooms. They're open 24/7, free of charge. Lin Yuan's eyes flashed with satisfaction. He muttered, good thing they're training rooms. Otherwise, if I absorbed all the crystals in the dorm room, it would be too easy to expose myself. Su Mushue, standing nearby, chimed in, if you really want a single room, there's a convenient way. Just donate 5 million to the school. For all 4 years, you can have your own private dorm with a courtyard. Hearing this, Lin Yuan couldn't help but frown, his voice full of indignation. 5 million? That's no different from robbery. Another person, standing nearby, whispered curiously, just 5 million. Is that all it takes? What kind of family does that guy come from? Motto Beast University, student dormitories. Until I make it into the top 10 of the Hidden Dragon rankings, I'd better just stick with the shared dorms for now. Su Mushue sighed. She nodded. Fortunately, Su Mushue also decided to stay in the dorms. Even if you have money, you can't just throw it around like that. Entering the dorm room, Lin Yuan came face to face with a cheerful-looking freshman with a friendly smile. New roommate, huh? Hello, I'm Zhao Ming, a freshman in this class. My B-Soul is a white deer. Lin Yuan introduced himself. I'm Lin Yuan, from Jinhai City. Zhao Ming's eyes lit up. He immediately exclaimed, you're the top scholar from Jinhai City, the Lin Yuan who tested his way into Motto Beast University. Lin Yuan was surprised. He asked, how do you know me? Zhao Ming laughed heartily. Well, I don't know you, but I've seen your file. Bro, you're awesome. Lin Yuan frowned slightly. His voice was laced with suspicion. You see my file? Where did you see it? Can freshman files just be viewed by anyone? Zhao Ming's eyes twinkled mischievously. I have my ways. At this school, there's nothing that I, Wang Jiza, don't know. This fatty's intelligence network is top-notch. What do you want to know? I can tell you anything. He paused, his voice taking on a mysterious tone. Of course, information has its price. There's an intel fee, you know? Lin Yuan's eyes lit up. He asked immediately, then do you have the Hidden Dragon rankings? Zhao Ming burst out laughing. So, you're an information broker. Huh, big bro. It's only the first day of school. How could the Hidden Dragon rankings be out already? But, if you're interested, I can give you a list. It records all the freshmen most likely to make it into the top 10 of the Hidden Dragon rankings. A list of items for sale at a bargain, a special offer just for my dear roommate. I'll give you a special 80% discount. Just give me 4,000. He squinted, his tone full of hidden meaning. The account number is ready right here. You see, I'm a savvy merchant, always clear-headed and fair. But have you ever wondered, how'd I get my hands on these things right after the first day of school? After much anticipation, our protagonist finally enters the National Freshman Examination. At the Beast Soul Awakening Ceremony, his Tsangshua white-fanged beast soul blazed with power, its strength estimated at the 1-star Beast King level. Shenmu, with his Jade City Wall Beast Soul, exuded an aura of fortitude, rated at the 9-star Beast General level. Gu Xuangu, cold and powerful, awakened the Golden-Scaled Slaughter King Beast Soul, its strength estimated at the 3-star Beast King level. Zhao Ming, despite his gentle appearance, stunned everyone when his Desert Scorpion Beast Soul reached the 8-star Beast General level. Song Lan, with his radiant, rainbow-like 7-colored bewitching butterfly Beast Soul, was rated at the 2-star Beast King level. Motto Beast University truly lives up to its reputation as a place of crouching tigers and hidden dragons. Among the new students, it was unexpected to see so many Beast Kings appear. Even Zhao Ming, who seemed so ordinary, possessed the strength of an 8-star Beast General. It made one curious about the power of Wang Jiza. Someone whispered softly, their eyes gleaming with excitement. The atmosphere suddenly buzzed with excitement as the final roommate appeared. Hello, everyone. I'm Song Lan. Please take care of me from now on. His voice rang out, full of life. Everyone was stunned. Someone shouted, whoa, amazing. Song Lan, you're this year's top scholar at Motto, sharing a dorm with the top scholar. What an honor. Another excited freshman chimed in. So that's Song Lan. His Beast Soul is the support type 7-colored bewitching butterfly. If I remember correctly, the talent of that Beast Soul is SSS-Rank. The questions about Song Lan made the atmosphere even more lively. If you want to know anything, just come to me. My prices are absolutely fair. A confident voice rang out, accompanied by a sly smile. But immediately, someone cut him off. All right, stop advertising your intel business. Everyone's here now. How about we all go grab a meal together? Lin Yuan thought to himself, you guys are really something else. An 8-star Beast General, a 2-star Beast King, and an information broker on top of that. Getting into Motto Beast University has been my dream for a long time. I can't believe I've actually fulfilled that wish. He laughed heartily, his heart filled with the feeling of living a dream. A teasing voice piped up, it's fine to dream. Just don't be dreaming when it's time to pay the bill. After a lively meal with the guys from the dorm, Lin Yuan unexpectedly ran into Su Muxue and her 2 friends on his way back. The one on the left, with an elegant appearance, was Yu Qingxiu. She possessed an S-rank extreme, ice, snow, silkworm beast soul. The one on the right, radiant and beautiful, was Su Muxue, who had an S-rank, 9-tailed snow, fox beast soul. A confident voice spoke up beside him. How do you know all that? The power of information. You wouldn't understand. Suddenly, Su Muxue turned around, her eyes meeting Lin Yuan's, who was standing nearby. Lin Yuan, long time no see. She beamed with a brilliant smile. Lin Yuan was rather embarrassed. He mumbled something nonsensical. Weren't we just together this afternoon? How long has it been since we parted? Su Muxue chuckled, her tone playful. Oh right, this is my new roommate, Yu Qingxiu. Hello. Yu Qingxiu gave a slight nod in greeting, while Lin Yuan introduced his friends, thinking, they know each other. Aren't you the information broker? How come you didn't know? He glanced at the person next to him, his eyes full of teasing. That person was none other than Wang Jiza. He laughed loudly. I'm an information broker, not a matchmaker. The situation between those two, how would I know? Lin Yuan smiled and continued the introductions. These are my roommates, Wang Jiza, Zhao Ming, and Song Lan. We're just about to go eat. Want to join us? Su Muxue shook her head slightly, her voice full of regret. Not today. I've already made plans to eat with my roommate. Next time, okay? She waved. Bye for now. As Su Muxue's group disappeared from view, someone turned to Lin Yuan, their eyes sparkling with curiosity. How do you know Su Muxue? It seems like you two have a pretty good relationship. Wang Jiza chimed in, his tone half joking, half serious. So, there are things even you don't know. Should I sell you the information? Friendly price. 80% off. Lin Yuan burst out laughing, thinking to himself, life at this school is truly interesting. 2 hours later, though he wanted nothing more than to head back and rest like his roommates, Lin Yuan refused to let himself slack off on his cultivation. especially since there were so many powerful figures at this school. He muttered as he stepped into the cultivation room. The concentration of energy here was dense, perfect for training. The basic cultivation rooms were free, but he had heard there were also intermediate and advanced rooms for a fee, where the energy was even more concentrated. But they're too expensive. Lin Yuan frowned, muttering, the intermediate room is 1,000 yuan an hour, and the advanced room is 5,000 an hour. He sighed and checked his assets again. Unfortunately, his blazing flame crystals were all used up. All he had left now were beast souls, high-grade crystals, and the beast spirit pills. Lin Yuan's eyes glinted with determination as he took out a blazing flame crystal and muttered, let's see what this blazing flame crystal can do. How many evolution points can it give me? A flash of light appeared, followed by a notification. Congratulations. You have obtained 1,000 evolution points. But Lin Yuan frowned, his voice filled with regret. The effect is no different from a regular one. What waste of my 10,000 yuan? He quickly composed himself, telling himself, it's fine. I still have the beast spirit pills. Without hesitation, Lin Yuan swallowed a beast spirit pill. His body immediately flared with heat, as if a current of energy had exploded inside him. The system announced, congratulations on successfully refining the beast spirit pill. Receive talent +1. Lin Yuan pondered, muttering on the system's personal attribute panel. I don't think there's a talent attribute. Could this be a hidden attribute? Talent could increase his absorption speed. This pill had increased the speed by 5%. He could feel it clearly. The surrounding energy was being absorbed faster. I can really feel my energy absorption speed has increased. Wang Jesus stood nearby with a sly smile. With me here, you don't have to be limited to using only one pill a month. You can absorb as many as you have. Lin Yuan nodded, but couldn't help sighing. So this beast spirit pill really is good stuff. But it's so expensive. It costs over 50,000. The next morning, as dawn broke, Lin Yuan was already awake, looking around the dorm room. He noticed his roommates were gone. Where did they go? They must have gone to the cultivation room. He muttered, his eyes filled with determination. Looks like I'm not the only one cultivating diligently. I need to hurry to the Bee Soul Hall and buy some high-grade blazing flame crystals. As he was about to leave, a call came in. Hello, Lin Yuan? Are you awake? Zhao Shanha's deep, warm voice came from the communication medallion. Come get your money. The beast cores from a beast tide have been processed. Your share comes to a total of 2,200,000. Lin Yuan was astonished. Perfect timing. This is a lifesaver. Zhao Shanha continued, in addition. I took the liberty of using 1 million of that to exchange for 10,000 blazing flame beast soul crystals. The crystals and the remaining money are in this medallion. I'm lending it to you for now. Lin Yuan hurriedly thanked him. Thank you, Teacher Zhao. Teacher Zhao. Zhao Shanha is truly the most reliable person. He hesitated, then asked, Teacher Zhao, could you help me with one more thing? I want to exchange the remaining 1,200,000 for beast spirit pills. That's enough to buy 24 beast spirit pills, which under normal circumstances should last for 2 years. Zhao Shanha's voice was filled with surprise. Why are you buying so many at once? Lin Yuan smiled confidently. Don't worry, teacher. I know what I'm doing. Zhao Shanha seemed to nod through the communication device. All right, I'll make a trip to the Bee Soul Hall for you. Just focus on your cultivation. The Hidden Dragon rankings will open in a few days. As long as you can make it into the top 10, I'll secure a spot for you to represent Motto Beast University in the freshman competition. Lin Yuan clenched his fists, his eyes burning with determination. I understand. My goal was never just the top 10. It's to be number 1 on the Hidden Dragon rankings. He returned to his dorm room, his heart filled with resolve. A flash of light emanated from his body, followed by a notification. Congratulations. Successfully absorbed the energy glow. Received 1,000 evolution points. Lin Yuan was shocked. He muttered, it only took 10 minutes this time. Could it be because of the 5B spirit pills? That bonus doesn't just increase the speed of absorbing ambient energy. It can also increase the speed of absorbing crystals? Wang Jiza, standing nearby, shrugged mysteriously. Actually, I'm not too sure myself. Wait until the teacher brings the beast spirit pills. You can test it out then. Lin Yuan nodded, his gaze sharp. The most pressing matter right now is to continue absorbing crystals and improve my strength. And so, Lin Yuan dove into his training, spending the next several days tirelessly absorbing crystals. Step by step, he raised his cultivation level. A few days later, in the dormitory, The atmosphere suddenly became lively. Is today some kind of special day? Why is everyone here? Lin Yuan asked in surprise, seeing all his roommates gathered. One of them laughed loudly. Normally, you three are always out early and back late. Except for Wang Jiza, who's gathering intelligence. The other two are practically royalty among cultivators. Today is the freshman assembly. You've been training every day. We barely see you. Did you even forget about this? Lin Yuan scratched his head. Embarrassed, he admitted, I really did forget. You guys, every single one of you is a cultivation monster. It seems like you're all aiming for the top 10 of the Hidden Dragon rankings. Another roommate sighed. Come on, I'm only a 1-star beast general. I'll be happy just to make the top 100. Song Lan, standing nearby, smiled softly, but with Song Lan's strength. You should be able to break into the top 10 of the Hidden Dragon rankings, right? He paused, his tone hesitant. Although I have a Beast King level B soul, I awakened a support type B soul. It's not suited for combat. Besides, Motto Beast University is overflowing with talent. I'm not that confident. The atmosphere suddenly turned serious. Looks like the competition is fierce this year. We have no choice but to train desperately. A voice, full of determination, spoke up. I heard that for this year's freshman assembly, Principal Wang Ting will be presiding personally. The group broke into a buzz. Someone exclaimed, Principal Wang Ting? The Beast Emperor-level Beast Soul Master? He's coming in person? He must really value our year. Lin Yuan's eyes sparkled with curiosity. He turned to his roommate. You don't know? They're holding the first ever National Freshman Friendly Competition this year. They're about to select students to represent Motto Beast University. That's why the principal is taking it so seriously. Just then, Zhao Shanha appeared, a calm smile on his face. Teacher Zhao, what are you doing here? Lin Yuan asked in surprise. Zhao Shanha replied, his voice full of energy, the freshman assembly isn't just for you freshmen. We teachers participate too, you know. He glanced at Lin Yuan's roommates, his eyes showing approval. These must be your roommates, right? Teacher Zhao, I've admired you for a long time. It's an honor. Lin Yuan quickly made introductions. Teacher Zhao, this is my roommate, Wang Jiza. He specializes in intelligence work. Wang Jiza laughed heartily, his voice full of pride. Intelligence work. Ha, like father, like son. Zhao Shanha nodded, a smile in his eyes. Teacher, you're too kind. Do you two know each other? His father is a very important person. You'll find out soon enough. I have to go now. Hey, Lin Yuan, Wang Jiza. Who was that? Another one whispered in awe, a representative of the Inner Guard. That's Zhao Shanha, an 8-star Lord-level B Soul Master, and one of the most promising candidates to break through to the Beast Emperor level. Suddenly, the crowd started murmuring. Look, it's the principal. Principal Wang Ting is here. Lin Yuan froze, muttering, wait a minute. Wang Ting? Could Wang Jiza be Wang Ting's son? That's unbelievable. A solemn atmosphere fell over the assembly as Principal Wang Ting stepped onto the stage. His imposing aura filled the entire hall. Greetings, teachers and students of Motto Beast University. His voice boomed. I am the principal of Motto Beast University, Wang Ting. It is a pleasure to see you all here today. You are the new students of Motto Beast University, and you are also the hope for Motto Beast University's future. Soon, the Motto Beast University Hidden Dragon rankings will officially open to all freshmen. You will face your first round of competition. The higher you rank, the greater the rewards you will receive. Destiny has always been in our own hands. Talent is not everything. As long as we strive, we can defy the heavens and change our fate. The strong must fight. And Motto Beast University is the school with the highest mortality rate. But every student here, having chosen us, is neither a fool nor a coward. Are you all prepared for this? After the principal's powerful speech, his words of encouragement ignited a fire of determination in the hearts of the freshmen. The entire hall roared in unison. The rankings are up. The Hidden Dragon rankings were officially announced. First place is Gu Xuangu, who awakened the golden-scaled Slaughter King martial soul. Second place belongs to Shun Tsang, with the Snow-White Spear martial soul. Third place is Wang Linghu, with the Violent Tiger martial soul. Song Lan, with the 7-colored Illusionary Butterfly martial soul, holds the 10th position. It has to be said, Wang Jiza's intelligence was very useful. Basically, the predictions were spot on. A freshman whispered, his eyes filled with admiration. Lin Yuan checked the rankings. His brows furrowed slightly. See, my rank is rank 312. Lin Yuan, awakened martial soul, Dark Qilin. It's that low? He sighed, thinking to himself, Motto Beast University is truly packed with geniuses and teeming with monsters. Even after clearing 10 rounds, I can only rank this high. He turned to Wang Jiza. Curious, but what are the specific rules for this hidden dragon rankings? Wang Jiza's eyes twinkled mischievously as he replied instantly, I know. First, only lower-ranked students can challenge higher-ranked ones, and the rank difference can't exceed 20. Second, everyone gets only one challenge opportunity per day, and the person challenged cannot refuse the first 3 times. Third, everyone gets one chance per week to challenge someone far above their rank. The rank difference can be up to 100. Fourth, the use of forbidden drugs is strictly prohibited. Beast God armaments used must correspond to one's own level. Fifth, during a challenge, if one side surrenders or loses the ability to fight, the challenge ends immediately. Lin Yuan nodded slowly, calculating in his head. Based on our current rankings, it would normally take 16 days to climb to the top of the Hidden Dragon rankings. If we use the rank-skipping challenges, the time will be shortened. The students below were buzzing with excitement. Whispers rippled through the crowd like waves. They were all talking about the mysterious figure holding the top spot, Gu Xuangu. Who the hell is this person? They shot straight to first place the moment the rankings were released. A skeptical voice cut in. This doesn't mean anything. After 3 days, if he's still number 1, then I'll be convinced. Another person interjected confidently. I think it'll only take 3 days for the Hidden Dragon rankings to be completely shaken up for the first time. Ignoring the murmurs, Lin Yuan quietly walked away, his steps steady, his mind completely focused on cultivation. In the following days, while the crowd fought for positions on the rankings, he remained calm and completely unfazed. Leaving behind all distractions, he calmly moved forward, showing no signs of excitement as he passed by the ranking information board. His composure left Zhao Ming and Wang Jiza staring in disbelief. It was hard to guess what kind of person he really was. Lin Yuan is truly something else. Zhao Ming muttered, a curious glint in his eye. To be able to calmly cultivate at a time like this, he really makes you wonder. Wang Jiza nodded, adding, I once offered $1 million to buy information from him, but he turned me down flat. Hearing this, Lin Yuan smirked. His voice was full of confidence. Wait until I'm at the top of the Hidden Dragon rankings. Then we can discuss the price of my information. With that, he walked away, leaving Wang Jiza standing there, completely baffled and unable to figure him out. Clearly, Lin Yuan's goal was to conquer the top spot on the Hidden Dragon rankings. He was someone who hid his strength, waiting for the right moment. Just how terrifying was his hidden power? As he entered the training room, H. Long's deep voice spoke up. These are the Bee Spirit pills Zhao Shana gave you. 24 in total. Are you planning to use them all at once? Holding the sparkling spirit pills, Lin Yuan considered for a moment. Then he answered decisively, I'll try using them one by one first. He resumed his cultivation, swallowing another bee spirit pill. A flash of light appeared. A system notification appeared. Successfully devoured bee spirit pill. Gained +1 talent. Lin Yuan could clearly feel his power surge. He had finished absorbing it, gaining 10 talent points. It was obvious. His energy absorption speed had increased by another level. To test this, he took out a Blazing Flame Beast Soul Crystal. Now let's test the absorption speed of the Blazing Flame Beast Soul Crystal and see if it has improved. Indeed, just as Lin Yuan expected, the crystal was absorbed at a phenomenal speed. In just a blink of an eye, 7 minutes later, the system chimed. Congratulations! Successfully absorbed the radiation ray. Received 1,000 evolution points. Lin Yuan's eyes lit up. 7 minutes. It was 10 minutes before. It seems my prediction was correct. This time, my absorption efficiency has increased by another level. Suddenly, Lin Yuan's communication medallion lit up. Hello, Lin Yuan. A rushed voice came through. In 10 minutes, the first-ranked Gu Xuangu and third-ranked Wang Linghu from the Hidden Dragon rankings will face off in Arena 3. Get here quickly. Lin Yuan's eyes shone as he replied instantly. A match between Rank 1 and Rank 3? I'll be right there. At Motto Beast University's Arena 3. The atmosphere was electric, like a raging fire. Following Zhao Shanha's directions, Lin Yuan quickly arrived and settled into his seat. Zhao Shanha stood beside him, a warm smile on his face. Lin Yuan, over here. But a teasing voice cut in. Zhao Shanha, I swear, you treat this kid like a treasure. You even have to bring him along to watch a match. Why don't you just tie him to your belt? Zhao Shanha frowned, replying jokingly, Meng Chang'an, if you don't know how to use your mouth, You can always donate it to someone who does. He turned to Lin Yuan and introduced them. This is Meng Chang'an, a friend of mine and also a teacher here at Motto Beast University. Lin Yuan quickly bowed his head. Hello, Teacher Meng. Meng Chang'an laughed, his eyes twinkling with amusement. So you're Lin Yuan. This guy has mentioned your name to me countless times. You haven't found an advisor yet, have you? How about you consider joining my class? Zhao Shana immediately cut in. I asked you here to watch the match, not to steal my student. He paused, then turned to Lin Yuan. But then again, Wang Linghu and Gu Xuangu. Who do you think has a better chance of winning this time? Lin Yuan shook his head. He said sincerely, I'm not very familiar with either of them. At that moment in the stands, the cheers roared like a tidal wave. All right, everyone, look. An excited voice rang out. That's the third-ranked Wang Linghu. And opposite him is the number 1 monster, Gu Xuangu. The match between the Hidden Dragon rankings third place, Wang Linghu, and the referee announced, this duel has been initiated by the Hidden Dragon rankings third place, Wang Linghu, challenging the first place, Gu Xuangu. I declare the match officially started. Wang Linghu's eyes burned with determination as he roared. You challenged me right at the start? Do you think I'm some kind of pushover? Gu Xuangu replied coldly, his voice full of confidence. The top spot on the Hidden Dragon rankings belongs to me. Wang Linghu smirked, not backing down in the slightest. Is that so? Then I'll have to teach a lesson to someone as arrogant as you. As soon as the match began, Gu Xuangu, without a moment's hesitation, activated his Beast Soul fusion. A brilliant light erupted, revealing the golden-winged Centipede King. An S-rank Beast Soul, the golden-winged Centipede. The terrifying pressure he emitted made the entire arena tremble. With this level of pressure, Gu Xuangu must have the strength of a Beast King at the very least. A spectator whispered, their eyes wide with shock. Looks like there are some opponents worth looking forward to at Motto Beast University. Not to be outdone, Wang Linghu immediately countered with his own Beast Soul fusion, the violent Crimson Flame Tiger. Also at the Beast King level, who will win in the end? The entire hall was abuzz, holding its breath in anticipation. Zhao Shanhe, sitting in the stands, muttered, these two kids, they're both pretty impressive. When I was their age, I wasn't nearly this strong. Meng Chang'an, sitting beside him, laughed heartily. I told you, this year's freshmen are no joke. Each one is more monstrous than the last. The battle erupted. Wang Linghu's violent Crimson Flame Tiger unleashed a fire strike, a brilliant flame shooting straight towards Gu Xuangu's golden-winged Centipede King. But surprisingly, Gu Xuangu didn't dodge. He stood his ground and took the attack head-on. He spoke coldly. Is that all you've got? Talk like that after you've actually beaten me. Wang Linghu was so angry he gritted his teeth, roaring. Hearing that, Linghu was absolutely furious. He flash-stepped forward, aiming straight for the body of the golden-winged Centipede King, unleashing a ferocious assault. Wang Linghu's violent Crimson Flame Tiger Beast Soul displayed incredible power. Its speed, explosive force, and physical constitution were all flawless. His speed was like a flash of lightning. Even Gu Xuangu found it difficult to evade completely. However, Wang Linghu proved to be extremely cautious. He started with long-range attacks to probe, then suddenly closed the distance, catching his opponent off guard. To have such combat instincts at his age, truly impressive. Meng Chang'an exclaimed, his eyes shining with admiration. Looking at the situation on the stage, Zhao Shanhe turned to Lin Yuan, his tone serious. Looking at how things are now, it seems Gu Xuangu's number 1 spot on the Hidden Dragon rankings might be a bit overblown. Lin Yuan, watching them fight, do you feel the pressure? Lin Yuan's eyes burned with determination. I want to reach the top of the Hidden Dragon rankings. I can't afford to ignore them. Meng Chang'an laughed. His voice was skeptical. This kid's goal is the top spot. Although possessing an S-rank Beast Soul at Motto Beast University is impressive, aiming for the top of the Hidden Dragon rankings. Isn't that a bit too wild? Lin Yuan observed the match with sharp eyes, noticing something was off. He whispered with certainty, this is a trap. Zhao Shanhe, sitting beside him, turned in surprise. What did you say? Wang Linghu has fallen for it. Lin Yuan nodded, his eyes fixed on the arena. This is Gu Xuangu's trap. Even Zhao Shanhe was stunned by this assessment. How do you know it's a trap? In Motto Beast University's Arena 3, Wang Linghu seemed to have the upper hand. His violent Crimson Flame Tiger launched fierce attacks. He was just one final blow away from finishing it. But suddenly, Gu Xuangu's golden-winged Centipede silently circled around behind him, easily coiling around his body. Even so, Wang Linghu's fighting spirit didn't waver. He roared, his aura exploding, "Break it apart for me." But it was all just a meticulously laid trap by Gu Xuangu. From the mouth of the golden-winged centipede king, a thick stream of poison spewed out, enveloping Wang Linghu, leaving him severely injured all over. Zhao Shanhe was astonished. He turned to Lin Yuan. The kid was actually right. How did you know it was a trap set by Gu Xuangu? Lin Yuan's eyes remained glued to the match. When you don't fully understand your opponent's strength, intentionally revealing a weakness is the best way to set a trap. After all, Gu Xuangu is at the top of the hidden dragon rankings. Regardless of whether his strength matches his rank, his combat instincts are likely no worse than Wang Linghu's. Meng Chang'an, sitting nearby, couldn't help but be impressed. I can't believe Lin Yuan's observation skills are this sharp. As spectators, we tend to overlook these details. But Lin Yuan was completely immersed in it. Not superficial at all. He turned to Zhao Shanhe. Teasingly, "Teacher Zhao, you're slipping. Your judgment is already being outmatched by a young man's now." Zhao Shanhe laughed. His voice was full of pride. "You got some nerve saying that to me. You didn't see it either." "It's true, I didn't see it. But my student did." He winked. "He's a real gem, isn't he? But he really does have a skill." Down in the arena, the intense battle raged on. Wang Linghu, despite being severely injured, suddenly unleashed his fire cloak technique. His body erupted in brilliant flames. The fire was ferocious,